everybody else get the feeling? Everyone else has had more sex.
No. Hey, guys, get the snowballs.
Does everybody else?
Does he really?
Good,
Is he
we're
good,
live.
Mike? What is he?
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Just for me.
We're live, but we're still having difficulty.
Wham
On that
Wazzle.
bitch. Get it up on that bitch.
Be more impressed as to how Mike's gonna get to his chair now.
Yeah, fuck you.
Hop and a skip. He just crawls under and just like shows
Can't
up.
use your microphone if you can't get to it.
It's mine. It's mine. Lock him in. Anyway, are we live? Yeah, we've been live. All right. What up? This is episode 11 of Help Us Podcast
11 already.
with
11
Big
all
1-1.
fucking ready.
got the good old Mike, Justin, Matt, and our guest this week is Alejandro. Matter. At this point, we have
The Lady Gaga
we have
reference was not appreciated.
That's what I was
it
going
always
for.
is because I like it when thing that a lot of people done. Back when I was in Hollywood. Hold it. I can hold if
I don't know what to do with my
Yeah.
hands.
Really let the red light glow on your face.
Oh, I gotta get. Do I need to
Go
get
right
like
there.
real
Yeah,
deep?
yeah,
into it?
ooh, yeah, real deep.
Anyway,
into
the few years that I spent in that was actually when Lady Gaga was first starting to take off, and we ended up being pretty good friends.
Oh,
She promised me she was gonna write a song for me.
oh, that
She
makes
also was gonna
perfect
play
sense.
you in the music video as a man.
She played me in the music
You
video.
not seen the music video?
No,
She's a man in the music
no,
video.
she's like a dominatrix. I feel
Alejandro,
like I'm not.
it's like the biggest video where she's like the man. She has like the fedora,
It's a
cigarette, and all that.
stovepipe hat, and she also is
I
like
feel like we have different
I
interpretations.
have
of
no
lady.
idea what. She's got tits in it. She's going like
Brands.
Manson and like fucking
Right, yeah, I think so. I mean, how many of them does he have tits in? You
I'm
know,
talking about like the
nowadays,
gray bodysuit.
anything he's in now, he has tits
He has tits.
because he's fat.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Fat.
because he broke his? Or is it because he's?
No, it was.
Broke
he
his
was,
leg. He broke
was
that part
fat
of his
before he
leg that
broke
really
his
makes you
leg.
He
fat.
broke his leg is because he's.
Maybe.
I hate that part. I got nails.
I
Here.
don't.
Yeah, get that. On it, bud.
I'll be sure to treat this KD like it was my own.
Okay, good. I was like, thank God somebody pulled up chat because
Got it with my 16% battery.
But
Do
enjoy
I need
it.
to pull up chat on. I don't even know what the fuck.
Which app?
which, yeah, this is
Which
no,
one?
no. Well, yeah, this is my computer.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's really.
Technology. Wow. Doesn't even watch the podcast.
That's how
No, I know.
people. That's
we had the big like first 30 minutes of one of our episodes, just me fucking around. Here like, this is so cool! Holy shit!
That's like seriously one of the coolest fucking things.
That's-
Just, you're just screen mirroring over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can
just-
you can be away too. That's
I could stop the podcast right now. No,
you can be states away and do that.
That's fucking.
That's how people played Hearthstone on their phones before Hearthstone had an app.
Before it was mobile.
That's what I used it for.
Fucking-
And I thought I was like badass because I'm like, nobody else can do this. And then they create an app and it's like way better. And I'm just like, oh,
You nerds
Are
on
you
your
any good at
computer. Aw.
Hearthstone?
no.
Yeah, I'm fucking shit at it.
Pay to win. I'm not going to
Yeah,
be good
it's,
at
it's
that.
very much
I
pay to
refuse
win
to
Really
pay.
anymore.
lucky.
Like every
Have
card
to pay.
game.
I just won.
They made a deck for a while that was really cheap and easy to make that you could do really well with, the pirate deck. It only took
yeah.
like one legendary.
Yeah.
And so it was like, oh shit.
Captain
Patches.
Patches.
Patches, yeah.
Patches was one of them.
Patches O'Houlihan.
You had to have the other two. Which
For some reason, with every game that's popular in esports or otherwise, season 1 is always my most enjoyed season.
Of course.
yeah.
Because with
You're an
Brand
OG at that
new.
point.
Yeah.
because with Hearthstone, like I loved Hunter. I had a very simple,
Broken. That was
yeah.
broken out the
Oh,
gate.
East deck,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
that's why I loved
super
season 1.
Super bro. It was just
I
like,
liked Mage.
what the fuck?
All
Yeah.
about fucking
Pyro
Mage.
Mage is so annoying.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking fun.
Was annoying during the season. I
Well,
played.
Mage is funny now with the legend. I'm so out of touch with Hearthstone. I haven't played it in a couple years. But
same.
the legendary that like gives you a fireball every time you use a
Pyramid.
spell.
Oh, dude, no, that's been around for a while. Yeah, Antonidas.
Yeah, there's so many times I'd be like down to 6 health and he'd have
They came
30.
out with Spellbook.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was busted. There's
You choose from
actually
3 spells, and you
like,
get to choose
you-
one, and
that
then
was
you
the
would,
Exodia
you get
Mage
that spell.
deck.
So you'd use that Spellbook card, and then you would use it, and then when you use it, you get that Fireball.
Right.
You use the spell, you get the Fireball, and then you'd get the little chick who makes you draw cards, and so you draw cards. And the Spellbook's only like one mana.
I'm a babbling book. The
Whatever it
one
was, you get to
drop
choose from the
Battling
3
book
spells.
is like
creature. It's the 1/1 drop, and you get a random spell.
No, I'm talking about the one where you literally put it down, and you get to choose.
that's 5.
Yeah, that's a 5 drop.
Yeah.
You get 3 spells.
You get 3 spells,
You
but
get 3
it costs
spells?
5.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't play Mage.
But you
so I
play
didn't-
that.
Mana
Yeah.
crystals, yeah.
Yeah, mana crystals.
I mean,
So you
mana's
play
in there
that, you get a
somewhere.
fucking, but the whole thing is you play the 2. It's not that you play the 2 girls. They don't make you draw. They make your mana.
Dude, Prim, what's up?
What up, PP? That's his nickname.
I don't have.
That's-
I don't have. Apparently, I'm not on a
What's going
nickname
on,
basis
BP?
with any of
What's
the
going on, my guy?
viewers.
Yeah, it's all right. You'll get in there.
All right.
But like you play these 2 chicks, and
Apparently
each time
Prim.
that you play one of them, all of your spell cards go down at 1 cost. So you play 2 of those. There's a way you can play like 4 of them. Like you can
Just
mirror
stack the
them.
hell out of
so
it and
there's
then
4 of them on the thing, and then anytime you play a spell, it costs 4 less. Well, Fireball costs 4 mana.
3
And
fireballs.
if that guy's on the field, it's game because it's just like you play any spell and now it's free fireballs and it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. what
you
they
have
on
an
the field,
endless turn
you
of
just
fireballs.
Yeah, so it's like
I
oh
always played fucking Quest
GG.
Warrior when it first came out. And you armor up every time.
yeah, that was all right.
It was number 1 for a
Warrior
while.
was my least favorite
then,
to play.
And then Shamanic. What was the Totem Shaman?
Yeah, totem,
yeah,
token
Shaman.
or totem.
Token Shaman.
or-
Yeah, Token.
yeah.
Token.
Paladin, like Hunter and
Evolution
Paladin were
Shaman
my
was fun,
favorite.
but it was
I
random
loved
as
I love
fuck.
the Paladin Murloc deck or whatever.
Yeah,
that was
Yeah,
fucking
that was
funny
troll.
shit, yeah.
With Hunter, it was just I forget what it was. It was hyenas and
hyenas.
hounds.
God, the hyenas are fucking.
'Cause
Yeah.
then you
just
you
like,
know
bam, sack 'em all in
somebody
there.
with an aggro deck would throw out like if it was pirates or whatever, they just throw out
Right.
a bunch of early, and then you go okay, hyena, hounds at like 6 turn,
Yeah.
kill all your hounds, board's clear, and you got a hyena sitting at like 6/6, and then you can throw
God
down
forbid
another
you have
thing to
the
give that
guy-
taunt.
I was like, God forbid you have the guy that gives your fucking people charge. So your
Yeah.
fucking hyena's just like, oh, guess what? Here's 16 to the face.
Yeah,
Like, oh, fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's hysterical.
Anyway, why are we talking about Hearthstone?
All right, this is. I'm not trying to be that guy, guys, but. And that's-
Hey, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Hearthstone?
Yeah. Hearthstone.
Stop it.
Hearth?
please.
Stone?
Hearthstone.
Earth.
Hearth.
Hearth?
Where the fuck? How do you go back? This is literally all it popped up.
That's what popped up. I mean.
Oh, what are you into? Oh, yeah. No. It says, what are you into? You're just supposed to be like, oh, look, Dungeons and Dragons. I like that.
I am into Dungeons and Dragons.
They said Adam, Kyle, and I were talking about Amazon selling used fleshlights. Thoughts?
You can buy a used flesh.
And are they doing that?
Yeah, I did. So last week
You bought a
buy a
fleshlight
used
and did DNA testing on it?
I didn't know I could.
But we
buy
all
a
know
used
that.
fleshlight.
First of all, you should be used to it because you always
What-
use your
just
dad's
stick
first
another
before you buy
fire
your
on
own.
there, fucking-
No,
I'm joking.
no,
Everybody knows you use your dad's, so come on.
not at all.
Use your dad's porn first, and then you just move on and you escalate up, and you go through Skinamax first, like that's your first production or magazine, and then you see the fleshlight, and you're just like, "What is this? Doesn't help me see in the dark, and does it help me?" You guys started this topic. I don't like it.
Right? No, it was
Right.
PP. PP
Why can't
started it,
people
it's
just
fine.
rub one out like a man and just go on about their
Fucking Like the
day?
caveman. did.
And
Because
save themselves
we're in-
$100.
We're
Let's
in
get a real
the
topic.
age
Well, that's
of
why it's not
VR
used.
porn.
There
You
was
can't
a,
jerk off to VR. Like, you can't be in the VR porn and jerk off.
Yeah.
You have to go the extra
I gotta have,
mile.
like a fucking.
Yeah,
if I've got
something.
VR porn. I got like.
Yeah, you-
Yeah,
you
if I'm gonna
react.
go
Yeah.
VR porn and I'm gonna go buy one of like the what is it, the like little half body things.
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta
oh,
go
Yeah.
full
thing.
body.
Oh, like the ass and the
I'll just
thing.
go
Yeah, I
pay
remember the
somebody
first
to
time I
lay
saw
there.
one of those.
I
Me and
wanna
my
like the
buddy were
cleanup
just
job.
laughing
You're
our
gonna
ass
clean
Deedle,
off.
up.
thanks
Those things
Deedle
fill
for
up.
following.
Those
Oh
things
man,
fill up.
Dude, following early.
They fill up.
B-Tray, what's up, man?
Definitely. Oh, we got that old Blake in here. Blake and his weirdo cousin.
Gotta get the hammer down.
Blake, I know.
first.
Yeah, real quick, Blake. I know your cousin. I don't remember his first name, but I know his. Me and Jace were talking about it, and I know one of your family. Your uncle, not your cousin. Your uncle.
Yeah, you can't even get the right family member term.
Yeah, he's. I bet if I say this, he's the one that talks about aliens and stuff like that.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, that's not
You look
gay.
at your
gay?
fucking penis while you clean it.
Wait, hold on. What's gay?
Is it gay to use a clear?
Clear?
What's wrong with looking at your dick? What are you?
Well, then is it gay to just jerk off
I mean, he's like
normally
16.
then?
Is it gay to
Was
look
that
at
Blake?
yourself nude?
Is that Blake that asked, or was that PP?
Is
Okay,
it gay
okay.
to fucking jack off your dad when you're a kid? No.
God, okay, hold on, hold
That's
on.
experience.
We're off the rails.
Now we're getting
Off
into
the
the fucking
rails.
Adams, like we're getting into the Adam realm now. We're
Toss.
like,
Toss.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. RGB flashlight. I'm in for that. Dude, yeah.
LED lights,
Honestly,
fucking
that is a very innovative idea. You could market the hell out of that. Like, tired of your standard flashlight? Want it to be any color you want? Christmas season comes around, it's on theme.
It's on team.
you gotta do like how Razer did with their chroma keyboards.
I
How
can
they
say
run patterns
flashlight.
It starts like
and
going
stuff.
back and forth.
Yeah, it's like
stuff like that.
ripple effect, or stuff like that.
Put it to music.
Grip
put
it
to
harder,
music.
pulses faster, yeah.
It paces you for you. Like
Yeah.
it's how you like match the pace. Or it's like Simon
Like
Says.
Bop It or
So
something.
it's- yeah, Simon Says. It's like one
Twist
color
it.
Halfway through, it's
yes.
like, womp womp, failed.
High score 527.
Guess I'll keep trying.
Yeah, keep trying.
Yeah.
What'd you do last night? I stayed up all night.
High
My
score.
fuck-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerk it.
Jerk it.
Jerk it, twist it,
I'm not proud of myself.
roll it,
Done.
cap it. What? No shit.
You feel it.
All right. So
Yeah, that's very much the whole podcast. Look what I started. You put anything in chat, and we're gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
material.
Yeah, we probably should have
We can take this.
said something like, "Hey, this guy says
Oh, I did.
that." Okay.
Oh
good.
wait, no, I didn't. I just said, oh, art. So I
No,
just totally
'cause every
stole
time
credit.
I go back and watch it, and I'm like, "Damn it, what the fuck did they say?"
Yeah. Sorry to give
No,
credit
you're
to the RGB flashlight. That was Lude Prim on Twitch.
PP with the
Yeah.
flashlight.
Disposable
I want
butt
You should
eggs.
probably go copyright that.
How do I make the video?
Live?
Yeah, that's the
That's
past.
that's about as live as it's gonna get.
Really?
It has to go to the internet
Delayed.
and then hit their server, and
I
then
thought we
come
lived
back.
in the fucking future.
Latency
Got
is a
this
term and
stuff.
forever will be a term,
That's
my friend.
dumb. No.
Called noise and ingress here, and that's how we live here. All right, with noise and ingress,
Ingress. Ingress.
whatever.
EENGRESS is not how it's spelled, but
I don't want to pull.
What a game!
maybe. That's honestly what I was gonna change my
a
name
long
to on
weekend ahead of
Twitch
me.
and
Funny.
just Ingress,
Ingress, yeah, okay.
just for my cable guy.
I know that's what.
friends.
I know, like that's what the fucking Pokemon Go was like. That game, it was based off of that. It was literally like the same company, Niantic, and then they were just like, "Well, wait a minute, we can just slap Pokemon on top of our game that we already have, like this skin, and then more than a million people will play it, and it fucking blew up compared to their game that didn't do really that well before, as far as I know."
Dude,
Played it in Japan.
which game?
Ingress.
Oh, really?
Ingress, inbred, something.
The Pokemon Go though, that was crazy for like the first 2 weeks.
No, yeah,
For now.
So many people
really?
outside.
Yeah.
Dude, go check out the fucking community now.
It's still not as crazy as the first 2 weeks was crazy because literally, I mean, you had people
Everybody was
just,
outside.
You had people
Like,
just
parks had
running
people in them.
over.
The river was
Yeah.
flooded. Like
Yeah,
everybody
for
was
real.
down there.
That was crazy. We're looking at the river by the keeper, like constant, till 10 p.m. at night every day,
Back to that.
and it was just people walking constantly. I was like, oh my god,
Everyone's looking at their phone.
yeah. No one, everyone just walking into the river. 3 kids drowned. You know, not
Did they really?
No, that didn't
Oh.
really.
Yeah,
happen.
they had to get that.
People got hit, people did get hit with cars,
fairly frequently.
but
That guy bought a sexy Viking.
Kyle,
Yes.
it was Kyle.
They addressed it with Leaky. I bought the sexy Viking.
yeah,
housewife.
of course you did.
Is that the part of this,
Yeah,
like the wolf set
the
thing?
Valkyrie
Yeah.
just came out on Fortnite. Has
I
the fucking
think- I think
badass
sexy's
Kerrigan
a bit
wings
of
on
an-
the back.
Bit of an overrate. I don't
You know,
know.
everyone's got
Knife.
their own thing, you know.
Fork knife.
Yeah.
Fork knife.
Yeah. You're missing out, man.
Or
R.I.P. Kevin.
cannot.
R.I.P.
I'm
Kevin.
really not.
Oh, you definitely are.
I wanted
Yeah,
to
see,
get my
you're-
ass kicked by a bunch of 12.
Player unknown
Unknown
battleground.
Battleground.
Yeah.
Whoa. Those are people my own.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Not always.
Well, when I was on the plane, all the racist remarks I heard were coming from 12-year-old mouths before they found Fortnite and left and went and played that instead.
See, the last time I played, it was a
With
bunch
you, bud.
of Chinese
I play
guys
pub.
telling me China number one.
No, you don't.
PUBG
Nobody does
or-
anymore.
I don't play it now.
It's
I
a
know,
lot
the
of
only people that play
also
PUBG are
American
Xbox.
guys
Actually, the
using
I bet-
Chinese accents.
I bet the
And then
Xbox.
there were the
China
guys
number
that were
one.
typing in Chinese.
Okay, yeah.
And they follow. Because I got on the Chinese.
There you go.
Always get the Chinese guys.
Always go on the Chinese guys team. Of a bitch.
Actually, thinking about that because
Dude,
Xbox.
Oh, thanks for
Call of Duty
checking
on
out the
Xbox isn't
podcast,
very-
man. And
Call of
GG's
Duty on
earlier.
Xbox isn't very popular. I do bet PUBG's player base, as much as it is going to die completely.
All goes to Xbox.
Xbox, yeah, because everybody that plays Xbox
That's
loves
fine, because everyone that plays
game.
Xbox is fucking
super
bullshit
big on
anyway.
PC.
Yeah.
On PC,
No, it's definitely dying on PC.
It
Yeah.
was super big on
Yeah,
PC.
yeah.
it
And
was
it is-
super
I guess that
big.
was
As
like
soon as
in
the
Call of
new,
Duty.
as soon as the new Call of Duty comes out, it's like dead, like
That's
gone.
just how the fucking PC.
Well,
No, but
it-
I mean-
to be
Separate.
fair though, PUBG just stopped. They just stopped caring.
They
Yeah,
did,
ask
yeah,
a
yeah.
question. Says TPP or TP Poker.
Fuck it.
Third party
Okay.
poker.
You guys finish
Oh.
your thing about your stuff.
Well, no. All
Alright,
I'm
go and
saying
ask your
is
question.
they didn't. Fortnite
Go,
didn't
Bugger.
exist. Realm Royale didn't exist. All they had was DayZ mod with Arma, H1Z1, and then PUBG came out,
I fucking hated H1Z1. But DayZ
which is
was
why everyone
cool.
went to go play PUBG.
I liked H1Z1.
And then PUBG blew up. It took over Steam. It had like 1 million concurrent players.
Right.
And everyone's like, wow, this is a shit. Can't wait for this to get better. And then PUBG's like, hold
now-
on a second.
now
We got to
there's-
make this for
can't wait-
Xbox and PS4
Can't
now.
wait for this to get better.
Yeah, and then
Can't
they
wait
just
for this to get
never
better.
did anything different. And then Fortnite came out, and I'm like, hey, tired of 30 FPS? Tired of buggy ass gameplay?
Tired
This
of
game's
paying for
free.
video games?
Yeah, this game's free. Come check this out. And everyone's like, holy crap, an already optimized game that you can play that's free and it has hats.
They're like, don't,
Like,
don't
dude,
tell your
backpacks?
parents that some 30-year-old guy keeps telling you he's gonna rape you.
yeah.
Like, all right.
I won't do that. I guess I gotta stop telling people I'm gonna rape them.
TP Poker,
Yeah.
ask
No, you're, no,
away.
you're good for another like what 3?
Yeah, 3 in a week or 2. So yeah. All right, cool.
I didn't need any info.
Oh, that's not a
Questions,
question. He says, thank you. No, I don't need any phone flashlights like you were saying. My question is a bit odd. Before
was
I
the
ask my
audio, by the
question,
way?
however, rest in peace to Dennis Hopper. Actor. If that guy, did he really die? That's a pretty abstract actor to throw out with a
It
rip.
is.
Wait, hold on. He's
gonna guess.
already dead. If I'm thinking of the Dennis Hopper that I'm
Dennis
thinking
Hopper?
of. I thought he was an actor.
What was Dennis Hopper in?
He's been dead for like,
Feel pretty
yeah, he's been
good.
dead for 8 years.
Not a movie, dude.
Oh,
Wait.
So
What movie is he in?
trolling
Audio
out of
pretty
the
good.
gate.
Oh, okay.
Bad guy from Speed.
The original Speed.
I guess.
Damn.
Except the guy who said he does.
TV Poker, what year do you think it is?
Oh my God! Hold on. He just woke up from a coma.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Here's Kyle's only.
You'll
hearing
never
static.
believe what I read on E-Bomb's
Only
World
hearing
this
who?
morning.
Static. He's only hearing.
About albino black sheep.
Yeah.
How was the audio pretty good? If
Dennis Hopper was a really good actor.
Okay,
He's trying to
gotcha.
Make it terrible.
I can't see the chat. I'm sorry.
Friend Kyle makes
Is
terrible.
that some like 4chan meme that I don't know about?
Oh, I think I can do this, right?
Like rip Dennis Hopper something before I ask this question. Rest in peace, Dennis Hopper.
Maybe,
I don't
man.
know. I haven't heard the name Dennis.
What else was he in? He was in Speed. Oh, he was also
And
in
he
Waterworld.
died.
Who was he in Waterworld?
The bad guy with the eye patch.
Okay, now I know who Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Yeah.
fucking loved Waterworld.
You were the second person
Okay.
ever to see that movie. I think I was the first one. That
It
movie
was a,
Love
I don't
Waterworld,
care what
I
anybody
love,
says. Waterworld was a fucking fantastic.
Dancing with
movie.
Wolves.
Dancing with Wolves was a fantastic.
No, they were Dancing with Wolves was good. I didn't like Waterworld though.
Cortez.
Damn. Okay.
TP Poker asks,
Oh, shit.
my question is in regards to the scandal that has recently rocked Blizzard's corporate offices. Do you think that it will bleed into the gaming infrastructure? What scandal?
I mean, to be fair,
You have to
I
give us back information.
gave up
the
on
question.
Blizzard a while back.
What happened with Blizzard?
Yeah,
if
you-
you're memeing me, go for it.
You
Let's
might
see it.
have
What's-
to
what's
give
the
context
scandal?
to that because
I haven't heard anything.
I haven't really been.
and I don't play Blizzard games
Reaching
anymore.
down into
There's an
the
Activision.
water cooler rumor spread at Blizzard's offices.
I had heard that Riot had some like sexual harassment.
Yeah, and they
But I didn't
apologized
hear
to
anything
everybody.
about Blizzard.
Oh,
They
you're
apologized.
telling me that with an art team like that, designing characters like that, as far as profiles,
Right.
they wouldn't have sexual harassment suits?
I mean, I would certainly fucking hope so.
Yeah. They're
Yeah, I
not
mean,
doing
I
their
would
job if
hope
they don't have
so.
sexual
You know
harassment suits.
how many times I've sat at that loading screen and looked at tits?
Everyone.
Every single time.
Every game.
It's like, we'll make this
Every
free, we'll
single
pander it to
game.
kids, and every character that's a female is busty as all hell and barely
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
anything.
Sexualize these characters.
But when,
There's some-
when on screen, though, kind of pixelated,
Yeah.
you
There was
know,
an
not
old
much.
You just seen
Really?
the first skin for Tryndamere, just boobs.
Yeah.
There was an old Nidalee.
Or just tits with legs on.
It's that spun around.
Yeah. Trinimir's is shit.
Yeah, he is pretty shit. Yeah.
Now, is he bad
No,
now?
he's been super. He's just
okay now.
He's like Garen
Last
kind
minute,
of.
last minute, he was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good.
They made him
he's
tanky.
really good for he's just really good for like newer people. But if there's someone that knows how to kite,
Last meta.
it's like
Last meta, he was fine.
okay. He
Like,
wasn't
when the
like
when the ADCs were like him top and he just split.
yeah. That last meta barely even counts as a meta though.
I remember Trinimir
Contradicting.
season 1. He was badass.
Yeah, because it was
You ever
definitely a
play
meta.
I played League.
Yeah,
It was
but it
shift,
barely-
and then
like,
it
you
was-
know what
it
I
was
mean,
a
though.
thing,
I'm
and it went
obviously
on for a good
exaggerating.
while.
I played League way long ago.
Back when
You're not
Timo
missing
was
out on
the
much
shit.
now.
Yeah,
Worlds
back
is going to be
when-
okay.
or
Worlds might be
Cho'Gath was
okay.
fucking-
Worlds might be okay. Wow, yeah, that's old.
He was was Cho'Gath a released guy? I thought he was.
He was released.
I thought he was initial.
No,
I mean,
no,
maybe
you,
not in
you don't get him
beta.
in the main champ pack.
No. He's saying when it was released, League first was released as a game. Goth was in there. I don't think he was.
They're like
I was
10
talking
or
about
12,
like
right?
competitive.
Oh, okay. He said that the top engineer, Stu. Man, I feel like this is a troll, but I'll have to look it up. Stu Padashi was
No, I
allegedly
mean,
given his
It'd be way
cousin
bigger. I feel like
advantages.
I've heard about that.
Maybe,
from
but I
back
don't
of
know.
the
First of all,
house.
Overwatch isn't as big as they want it to be.
But
Just as they advertise it.
okay, but I guess for anyone listening
Oh,
to
that-
the audio thing that may only come out, advantages from the back of the house, and he won over 70K playing Overwatch competitively. I mean, yeah, Overwatch is not as big as they intended it to
Well,
be.
I'm saying that's why something like that could get passed through. Like something like that could go through with back of the
Like,
house.
Overwatch's league, though, is like the most regulated esports league
Right,
that's
right.
ever been created.
Right, which is
It-
why
it
it's
is
on
it is as
TV.
close to a professional league
Right,
or
like,
sport
Yeah.
I get
that
that.
any game's been to. So,
get
Not
that.
the Counter Strike.
No, well, this is just the league.
Don't
Like,
get mad started
think
on the counter.
rules,
strike
regulations, contracts, sponsors, guidelines, because
Their
with
first like what it's like what do they do with the in a they just started with league this year.
I don't know,
The way they like did their
Work
teams.
till like 6 tomorrow.
did they actually do locations?
Yeah.
Gotta wake up till
like that.
4.
So it wasn't. I don't know what it's called. It's not like location, but it's like where you have
Franchisers?
Franchising. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, League
Not
did
even
that
the
this year,
gentleman,
and
the
they were one of
deluxe.
the-
I didn't even look at it.
No, KG's what killed.
R.I.P.
Liz-
Carl.
Blizzard was the first one to put it into play, and then Riot was already talking about it, but did
Mm-hmm.
next.
Gotcha. Well, I don't. So
That should. I mean, that's definitely against the rules. Then
I want to know
that
what
happened-
what
It's a
advantages
It's a
though.
scandal, so nothing's been done right.
What,
It's
what
just an
advantages
investigation
can
right
you
now.
get? I need to know. I need to have
let him put his
advantages.
hacks in.
Back
You
of
know,
the
I
house.
don't know.
If he was like, what?
Like
Back in
cheats?
the
Would it
house.
be like
buying-
cheats?
it's
Would it
like
be cheats?
the
That
same
makes
as
me
like
wonder.
buying
Would
the
it be cheats?
refs.
That's the only advantage is
Well, it's
like
either
cheats on
cheats
stage
or
or
like
something like
if
that.
they're playing remotely, like I don't know, intel on picks. I don't know.
If he's like can see the picks, if he can. What's
Comms-
going on with the
comms
other
maybe?
team, if he can give,
Maybe.
like, intel,
That would
like,
make-
this guy's here, this guy. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I could see where that could be.
That would have to be.
Well, it's-
that's about the only thing I could
it's-
imagine, though.
Ruling on like
I don't know. The solution's pretty simple: fire Stu Padashi and then release the player, and
pay a fine.
sue him $70,000.
Yeah.
it's really easy.
Voila.
And ban him from competitive Overwatch for
For
being
at
filthy
least 2
shit.
years.
At
2 years.
least 2 years.
I'm gonna feel really dumb if this is all like some made-up hypothetical.
Doesn't
and we're
matter.
just
If it is a
pandering.
made-up hypothetical,
Still
that's
came
what
up
you
with
do.
a solution if it
Smashed
happened.
it. Smashed
Smashed
it.
it,
Yeah.
boom, just
Crushing it. Oh yeah, just leave me
It doesn't really matter because I'm
fucking crush it. something or other.
So
He was on
good.
Conan tonight. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He's
He
actually
did a
kinda
different
funny.
joke that was pretty funny. I don't know if it was on
Who was on Conan tonight?
I don't remember his
something
Daniel
Sloss.
Sloss. Daniel Sloss.
Sloss.
No idea who that guy is.
He's
just
a
comedian.
Scottish. Yeah,
He's a
Scottish.
Scottish comedian.
Pretty funny.
Oh,
this
wait.
hilarious atheist
I know the
joke.
Scottish. Yeah, I saw his interview. I think. Well, no? He had another Scottish guy on like 2 days ago.
Is he the guy that just got?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I refuse to
Dark.
watch it.
Why?
No, I'm not
You
gonna
would. You would definitely like.
Oh God, yeah,
decent
that
amount
guy.
of
I
it.
won't watch
They
him.
told me that I would like fucking the Australian guy. What's
Yeah.
Yeah.
not funny? Not a
No,
funny
no.
guy.
What?
He had a couple. He had a couple jokes on one of his specials. That was, but he has like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So he had to like really dig, you know. So, but no, this guy, his whole thing to sum up
Spoil
the
it.
joke. I'm gonna spoil it. All right, spoilers for anyone watching.
Hunt. That's
Daniel
That's
Sloss's
the
thing.
Oh, Daniel Sloss.
He
I
has
only
a
saw 2.
fucking
There's a
hilarious
third one's a
atheist
trailer,
joke,
I
and I'm
think,
just gonna
like-
summarize it. But basically, it's like,
Don't
yeah,
summarize a joke. That
It's
makes
way
it
too
worse
long.
when you hear
That's
it.
what I was saying.
way too long.
If you're gonna tell the joke, you either have to tell it or
Fine, all
just
right.
leave it alone.
Watch
because
it.
you
I've got
can't
it. I've
fucking
memorized it.
Summarize it.
You memorize the whole thing. It's
Yeah,
like,
I have. I watched it 3
I feel
times.
like Justin's gonna ruin it. If
I definitely will.
Yeah,
I've
I don't
watched
feel
it
it's
3
got good
times.
rhythm.
I mean,
if
I
he's gonna
remember
do
the
it.
whole setup and the punchline and everything. I just don't remember like after he says the punchline and he just drills it in more, which is still funny, you know. But
Or he just keeps carrying it
Yeah.
for more laughter.
right, yeah. But it's good. But it's definitely like you've already heard the joke and you go, it's
Yeah.
fine.
We'll watch it.
Okay,
Watch it.
all
It's
right.
good. It's a really. It has to do with doctors. You know,
Amy
you
should
would
pull it
relate.
up right now.
You
Have you
would,
watched? Have you watched? Norm Macdonald has a TV show.
yes.
Okay. The David Spade episode is fucking kill.
Is it?
And then you keep watching them.
Fair enough.
Well, did it
Yeah.
lose David Spade?
Well, he was like the guest.
guest,
and
yeah.
They do like Drew Barrymore. They do Judge. David Spade was fucking.
A lot of them are skit.
Out
Like
the
a lot of them
door.
are skits.
Out the fucking door, it was killer. And fucking Barrymore was okay.
Yeah.
And then Judge
she's
Judy
always
was
been just
like
okay.
fucking. They started getting all serious. Fucking Judge Judy. I want to watch fucking Judge Judy. I want to see Norm Macdonald. I want to laugh.
Right.
So stop being not funny.
Rocket
was
League
like-
is bigger than Overwatch. Television time.
I don't have a TV.
Rocket League on. On like ESPN.
Where?
I don't have
E League, maybe.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Is
I
E
don't have
League the one
cable.
carrying it? TP Poker.
Mr. 1%er can watch Rocket League on TV.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
cable.
I sit in my lazy boy TV or couch in front of my fucking 70-inch
My lazy boy
plasma
TV.
screen.
That game is really hard though.
Right,
Thank
later,
you for
Poker.
fielding my questions.
Yeah,
You're great,
we're
guys.
just
Take
fucking
care.
with
I
you.
really can't tell if this
Yeah,
guy's
don't
trolling.
leave, dude. Stay and watch.
When's the last time you
Audio
saw?
lazy boy.
It's fine.
From your 1%.
Hey, we do this every
lazy boy.
Thursday, man. Every
Yeah.
Thursday at 10 p.m. Mountain Time.
This dude
Yeah. It's 11 our time.
really can't tell if he's
We
trolling
were
or
supposed
not.
to be doing it at 10 normally, you know, and it was like, fuck.
It takes so long.
Yeah, I was like, set everything up, and it was like, yeah, fuck it. We'll just say, yeah, we're on time.
Yeah.
In
He
Colorado
wasn't giving. He
or
wasn't
whatever.
giving enough like, content. Like just making broad statements. Like he just wasn't giving us content, or not content, but like
Well, no,
context. to
that's
work
fine. I
with.
don't
Are you
care.
ripping
I
on
don't
this
care
guy?
about.
You can't rip on him. That was
I
good.
just don't like-
He
I
just
get what
gave
he's
us
saying.
questions.
He gave
I get
us
what he's-
10 minutes of material.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like 20 minutes.
I get
Yeah.
what he's saying. I just wanted. More
I
he's
can't
dipping
believe
on
Rocket
us.
League has bigger viewership considering I've never seen it on TV.
I haven't seen it on TV.
And when's the last time you saw Rocket League in like the top 10 games played on
yeah,
Twitch?
that's true.
I see it on
It is.
Reddit constantly.
Really.
I mean, that's fucking Reddit.
Like 2,000 viewers, and
I
it's
can
just
kind
that
of
one.
see it. The one thing I can see with it is that like there's more casual people that play it that would look for it. You know, like oh, I play Rocket League. I'm gonna watch some streamer play it, and then like Overwatch is so much harder to play, and then like you probably get a lot more frustrated playing Overwatch than you do Rocket League.
Well, on a cat, I don't know. I've played both. I
Yeah.
tried to get good at Rocket League. The
Hard.
pros that play that,
They get some nut. Yeah,
it's
some-
absolutely
yeah.
Nitty.
insane. The complexity of that is different. Like I see, in all honesty, I see a bigger difference of amateur to pro in Rocket League than I do Overwatch.
Yeah.
Honestly, just because of how they control direction in the vehicle and like trajectory and timing
Right.
with the ball and passing it to people.
Spent
Like it
hours
is
on that
just
game.
insane
Hours.
how they memorize stuff. But
Yeah.
granted, first-person shooters far more entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah, always will. Be.
Right.
in Rocket League.
You're not killing people with your soccer ball.
You can ram into people and kill them.
You ever see the video of that guy and he's like,
Scott Sterling.
Scott Sterling.
So,
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. Not in Rocket League though. No, it's got
The
a
man,
face. You
the
know?
myth, the legend.
God.
Scott.
That was the volleyball.
They're putting him in a
wasn't
chair.
Clearly, he's not gonna be. Oh my God! They brought back Scott. Yeah. Oh, please, please. Yeah,
They're like the soccer one. He's like he's like in this
Rolled up
like
in a ball,
yeah
fetal.
in a fetal
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
He just feels like is he
pulling
cooking
away,
yet?
it goes up the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, that poor.
Oh,
Poor
dude, that
man.
was so funny. Cause like I don't watch soccer, and I didn't realize it wasn't real at first. You know, it was like Scott Sterling could be a real guy to me at first, and then it's like, oh damn, he just like got hit in the face. That happens sometimes. Then it keeps happening. He's like, all right, this is not real. It's like, but I want to keep watching. And then, oh shit, how is it gonna hit him this time?
Yeah.
Right in the fucking face.
Yeah. I just
Off
love how
post.
the English or Aussie whatever commentators are just like always
Aussie man
acting like, oh,
commentates,
there's
yeah.
no way it's gonna.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
right in the face.
Why would they put him out there? There's
What
no
a player.
Basically, he just has to gently kick it in, or
Yeah.
oh my God, he did it again.
And
he
then the
blocked
players
it.
act
Yeah.
so frustrated that they didn't make it. Just like,
yeah, every time. God, that was good. I love that fucking kid.
Classic. During the World Cup last time, I was like, talk about the goalies and how good they are. And I was like, can we have an appreciation post for the best goalie out there? And I put a picture of up.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Not enough
I
people
want to
really
see them
recognize or
deflect
appreciate it.
everything with their face.
Yeah. 10 times more in a training.
You're not Scott Sterling.
It's definitely, he's like, you know, it's not the preferred method, but if it works.
Surely they're talking about concussions in soccer. They should just play that video.
Yeah, you know what? Don't be a bitch. Look at this guy.
My sister's one of those people. she was like telling me we're gonna go eat dinner Sunday at the house or whatever. She's like, I'm gonna be there, but I have a concussion. I was like, you can't eat dinner because you have a concussion. I don't understand like why you just told me.
I mean, you can't go to sleep if you.
Right, but she's
That's like having dinner, kind of. Like, what's easier than sleeping? Having dinner.
But she just told me like that was this was 3 days ago. This was 3 days ago. She's like, I'm gonna be at the house, but I got a concussion. I was like, okay, I've had plenty.
Thanks.
I'll be there too, and I don't have a
I
cure.
feel like it shows.
Good.
Minus 10 IQ points per every concussion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So many
I've
times.
lost like fucking at least just solid minus.
Yeah.
I'm like I was like bleeding through my mouth because I just got dropped on my head, bit through my tongue. I'm like looking at my coach, like trying to
Oh, okay.
recuperate. I'm like, "Eh." He's like, you go back out there. I'm like,
You look fine. You look exactly like you did before you went
waddling
out there.
I thought you were gonna say you were bleeding from your mouth because of a head injury, not. Holy shit!
No,
Taking you to the
yeah.
hospital.
No.
You should
You're
be
not
dead.
supposed to be alive.
No, just walk out there. The coach is like, he's good. He's good. He's good.
This guy's
Throw him
fine.
back
Breathing,
out there.
standing. I'm not a doctor. Go
They
on
wonder
in.
why I just
Yeah.
like flip over on my back, and they're like, "What were you doing?" I'm like, "I couldn't even like
Quit
think."
playing like a bitch.
Quit dancing on your back, asshole.
Yeah.
Quit
We're taking
dancing
him
on
off.
your
He's
back.
not first string anymore. Get him out of there.
No, when I
I'm
was
trying to showboat over there.
when I worked at the plasma center, one of my workers actually had a seizure. That's not funny. But let
As
me,
you laugh.
But let me finish.
As you laugh.
Oh god.
This was when the Harlem Shake popped
Oh,
up.
fuck.
Do the horn.
Oh
And
my
he
god.
had a seizure because his blood sugar got real low. And he's not diabetic or anything, so we don't actually know why. Dad's a doctor, so it's like it's no big deal. But for like a week afterward, we're like, "Hey, check it out, ammo," and like,
Do the horn.
like this motherfucker's doing the fucking horizontal
my
Harlem
God.
Shake over here.
Jesus Christ.
That's so
Holy
terrible.
Yeah.
God damn.
He didn't think it was funny.
Of course not.
Wow,
Of
that's
course
really
he didn't
bizarre.
think it was funny.
We thought it was.
And no, afterwards he just
hilarious,
comes up,
though.
gives you a handshake, and he's like, "That was good. That
I
was
mean,
good."
the
Like,
one
see
joke
it
that
nowadays,
he didn't
right?
really laugh about was like his brain was scepter and a crown on. He's him. had a seizure.
Oh fuck, that's just
That's a good fucking joke.
Yeah.
that's pretty
Tell your
good.
epileptic friends that one.
You
You may have to repeat it.
God damn it, that's funny.
Bring a strobe light.
It's being
Jeez, him. All right, fuck. God damn it. Ooh.
All right, well that's the show, guys. Thanks for.
I don't think we can top that one. So yeah, 30-minute podcast.
Stop while you're ahead.
New meta.
Yeah, new
Yeah,
man.
it's like Dragon Ball Z, right? When you're getting comfortable. All right, well tune in next week.
Tune in
Tune
next
in
time.
next week for worse seizure jokes.
Yeah. Or them all tonight, but you're gonna see him for at least 3 more weeks.
And most of it's gonna be us gasping at how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard.
All right, yeah. Like every time I've been like, so we had a fucking topic we were gonna talk about, and I can't remember it now because we've just been talking about seizures and shit. Yeah, that's whatever.
Here,
We were
have some
talking about
brain
esports.
juice.
Yeah, well, we were talking about
You always talk
esports.
about esports. Esports goes on.
R.I.P. Kevin and all that stuff. Yeah. What's the thing on regular show? The rig juice. This is rig juice. But okay, what was I gonna say? Did you hear? Okay, just because I watched the fucking Fat Man Beyond thing, like they still don't know what the hell's happening with Henry Cavill or whatever, the guy who plays Superman. They said that they didn't plan on making any Superman movies anytime soon, and
Good.
they kind of sort
What
of
the
like
fuck do we need?
they like soft released him from the position, I guess, and then he went and posted on his Instagram, and he was just like his head, he didn't say anything the whole time, he was just like sitting there, and then he just like up this fucking sure, it was like Krypton Gym or some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
And he's like, oh, and he's like waving this Superman doll around, and they like slowly back down off the camera. It's like the weirdest fucking thing to watch.
Yeah.
Especially for him.
That doesn't answer
He's
anything
just
at all.
trolling the internet. Essentially.
Yeah, but it's like, all right, so like he is confirmed to be Geralt in the Witcher series for Netflix.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
because
they're
he
making
was
a
like-
Witcher series.
Yeah,
He
no,
made
they're
by
about
Netflix,
to.
right? It's
Yeah,
made
yeah,
by
it's
Netflix.
Netflix. It's Netflix.
You see the Avatar?
Absolutely. I did see
You
that.
see
I
that from
did.
the original creators
But
talking
I
about
was
that? Off
really
topic, sorry.
excited for the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Glass?
No. Last Airbender.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that? And what a
Oh, hey, Poker's back.
fucking pile of
How's it going,
fucking
man?
dog shit that was.
Oh, yeah.
Awful.
Oh no, yeah, that was terrible.
And
But this
I-
one's. Did you see the meme? So the meme for this one
This
was
was
like.
better. I
This one was
promise.
like. There was like they announced Last Airbender like real movie, and they're like close the gates. And they're like it's made from the creators. They're like open the gates a little. It's like it's gonna be or it's like they like gave some other
Live
notions. They're
action.
like
Action.
kind of hold the gate open.
That's like the time I saw that. Large-breasted woman. Big burly man coming. Large-breasted woman coming. Open the gates. Oh, it's a tranny. Close the gates. Got huge boobs.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm
excited for
really
that.
tired of studios trying to make live adaptations of things that are great.
I didn't
in
know
their
they made a
initial
live
form.
adaptation of Bleach.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Really?
Yeah, I just saw
At
that. the other
first they
day.
had
I did
Death
watch
Note.
Bleach when I lived it. Yeah, I remember I watched that series. Kills demons with a big sword.
It's not like
It was like as an anime, it was alright. It was. I mean, it's one of those.
It kind of went off the rails.
It's kind of one of those like break you into anime. It's like Dragon Ball Z is like one, or I guess
Casual.
Pokemon or something, like a casual.
I think Dragon Ball is
don't
way
know.
more casual than Bleach was. Like,
Bleach
No,
is-
for sure.
I felt like a weeaboo
Bleach is
watching.
like-
Bleach is
it.
like
all the
intermediate.
all the tsunami animes are very.
No, it's over now.
Here's an
No.
anime.
Tsunami?
Try, yeah.
Pretty sure Bleach is over now.
Tsunami,
Pretty sure
yeah.
they're still releasing
All of
the
those are
manga.
very like will kind of get you into anime, but not too hard.
Like Bleach goes on for fucking. This
Yeah.
guy wants
One
to know
Piece
if we
goes on
watch
forever.
wrestling.
Don't, but when it comes across my timeline on Facebook, I do.
I watched wrestling back in the days of Stone.
Of course,
John
The Rock.
Cena was mine.
of course. The Rock's
John
still
Cena's
in
my
there every
era.
once in a while now.
My family was super into like fucking this.
Okay.
Family was super.
That was a good story, man.
And fucking, so we got
Tell
got
it again.
We got a fucking
Cutting
pay-per-view
him off.
fight, right? And you know the fucking Rock could do.
Yeah.
You know, well,
Do you
fucking this guy seriously, fucking, he gets up there, 15 fucking minutes. Rock standing up.
Yeah.
He's like, do you
Of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And it kept going.
Yeah.
And he's like, ew. And then he just kept doing like this.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah.
For like a solid 5 minutes saying nothing, and everybody's, what, The Rock? And then everybody goes crazy, and everybody's cheering for like another like solid 10 minutes, and he's looking around until everybody's quiet. Then he goes, it's cooking, and then just walks off. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Even like
Didn't even have a match that
8-year-old
night.
Yeah.
Didn't even have a match that night.
Even fucking
Yeah.
8-year-old
Wasn't
me
even
is
supposed to be
this
there.
is fucking dumb, and I don't want to watch him now. And
Really? I loved
Like
you. I loved
Jumanji.
the Jumanji
I like the-
film.
I like the new one.
That fucking Jumanji.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
have terrible taste.
What?
It
Well,
is
hold
so
on.
bad.
You
I feel
did
like me and you
what?
need to have a
What movie did you say you
conversation
liked
on
that no one
movies
else
here.
liked earlier? What was
Penis.
that?
Waterworld. You like
Yeah. No, I didn't. I said
Oh,
it was
well, then
crap.
You got terrible taste.
Because everyone else said it was crap because they're, logical.
Yeah.
No.
Here's this world of
Waterworld
water.
is fantastic. It
And
wasn't
they're
bad.
drinking it.
You guys, real
They
quick,
just didn't make
while
any
we're
money
talking
on it.
about Waterworld, what about Florence? What about it being the wettest hurricane we've ever had in terms of water?
Did you hear 5 million people died from that already in North Carolina?
Oh yeah, 5 million, huh?
5 million. I saw it on the news.
Wasn't it like 60
I saw it on no.
by accident?
There's 10
Probably
million
not.
people in North Carolina. 5 million people.
It was
I
probably
I think
Actually,
they
I
meant to
think-
say like
No,
5
no,
million people
no.
were impacted by Florence.
Oh, they said killed.
Oh really?
500 million dead. from-
That janitor's a clever guy.
No, they
Putting
probably
that
it was
on that.
probably just the bodies from the other places just washing
Yeah,
up
it's
into
just the ones from Puerto Rico.
They got carried.
Yeah.
It was like Sharknado, but with human bodies just coming at you. But no, I
Some
mean, you
army
saw that right though. The
National
Trump
Guard
thing,
personnel just like
the
counting the
Trump fucking
corpses.
speech that he put out there, and he's like,
he's like,
"This,
"Ah, it
this."
didn't happen."
No, he was just like,
I'm
"Yeah,
worried or something like
Florence,
that.
This hurricane was like devastating. It was the wettest hurricane that we've, or like not hurricane, we said wettest whatever in the sense of water.
Tropical storm.
Like I fucking, we'll have to pull it up after this because
Believe me.
he says the wettest storm or
Rain,
whatever.
the wettest rain we've ever had.
In the sense of water. It was like, no shit.
Well, you know, scientifically speaking, some water is wetter than other.
Okay, that's
There is actually a
Technically,
there are formula that you have to measure the wetness of water.
like more
okay.
hydrogen.
Well, no, it's called Avogadro's number, and that's where you look at the. No,
Usually it was
Avogadro's
like-
number. That's a real thing.
You fucking drop out tomorrow.
We go
and
back
you
to The
watch
Rock.
this podcast.
We can go back to the
No,
rock.
man,
By
it's
the way,
cool.
that's bullshit. That's
By the
not
way,
a thing.
Blake,
Avogadro's
if-
number is 6 point.
You have anybody that can help me out? Looking for someone to take my shift? Was it?
Small.
I'm serious. It's called
I'd really like to
moles.
go to
That's how many
homecoming.
moles are in it.
Oh yeah. I'll work 6, 7.
You Trey
8
sounds
Or
good,
6,
man.
7, 8, you know?
This is Blake on Jesus' phone.
This is
so
Blake
many
on Jesus'
times.
phone. God, that was a great one. That was a good meme you made up there, bud. All right, you have a good night.
Speech, right?
Sorry, he's got a kid.
I have to keep sending it now.
Work with the work. Go figure.
Where do you work with?
Well, we work and he watches us.
Oh, I didn't know it was like that.
I'm kidding.
Fuck you, Beach.
No, he's cool. But he kept sending to our, like, we have like a group text with everybody. He's like, hey, this is Blake on Jace's phone. It's like, I'm trying to go to homecoming. Can somebody take this shift for me and I'll work this, or this? Like, but he texted like twice almost.
Bam.
1 at 2 a.m. And I almost replied right then and I was like, nah. Because everyone's going to be like, this fucking asshole won't shut up. So I waited till the next day. But it was great. He's like, hey, this is Blake on Jace's phone. Can anybody please take my shift? It was great. It was a good meme. Yeah, anyway.
Waterworld's
Wettest
not a good
hurricane.
movie.
Waterworld was a fantastic fucking.
It got like a
When's the la-
6.5.
When's the last time you watched Waterworld?
Back when seen
You know, one of the highest rated movies ever is fucking The Mall. You ever seen that?
Is that like the
It's a
is like the
documentary?
Spanish
No,
dub of fucking
It's this old,
Millennium
shitty,
Falcon?
fucking awful, like noir
From when?
like the 20s.
Well,
And it's
yeah.
one of the top-rated movies ever.
The classic.
They were
It's not good though.
They were groundbreaking back then,
I'm
though.
seeing a trend. All movies that statistically are rated good, you say are shit.
no,
But you're the
no.
fan of Kevin Costner's worst film ever. Like it's that and like
Dancing with
Postman.
Wolves was incredible.
6.2. I'm so good at this. I said I got a 6.5. I was down
No,
by
Maltese
0.3.
Falcon, piece of shit. Amelie, also best rated movies ever.
6.2 on
Oh,
IMDb.
okay.
Go. Kyle watches
And
wrestling.
All
most of
preference.
most of the
We
reason why they
got
hate
off
it
the
is
wrestling
one,
topic real
Water was
quick.
bad because of the concept of the movie. Two, Kevin Costner's like acting around then. Besides the porn that he did back before that,
That was great acting. He
That
broke
was fucking his best time. That's when Kevin Costner was
his best
relevant.
performance was that porn.
Everything.
yeah. Field of Dreams was good.
You're like 20 years old, dude. You know.
Don't even start with me.
You don't know anything about Kevin Costner. Get the fuck out of here.
Like what all Waterworld was like Mel Gibson's
Yeah,
Mad Max with
Max
an ocean
water, and it was
Yeah, it was
terrible.
way cooler 'cause
with
it had
gills
Kevin Costner.
behind his ears.
He was a mutant, dude.
Yeah, how inventive is that? We need to put gills on him. Behind the ears.
That's why he could swim down to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, and they figured that out in like the first 5 minutes.
And
It's
they're
like-
like, mutant! And
Yeah.
he shot that guy in the foot with the harpoon.
And you know who was in
which
that?
was super cool.
Dennis Hopper, who they also said was garbage in that film, and I have to agree with them.
I thought it was awesome. Like a really super stereotypical bad.
You guys ever seen Turbo Kid?
Oh,
That sounds awful.
I'm gonna put Waterworld
No,
above
it's
that
good.
just to be safe.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
real quick.
wait,
real
wait,
quick.
wait.
We have a
Poker's
question.
onto something that we could actually all get on board here. All
How
right,
would you-
who wants to read it out?
I'll
I don't
read
have
it.
it.
On
EP
a-
Poker.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your expertise?
First off, poker's way all over the board on topics.
fine.
It's already
Yeah.
They're just trying to help.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just trying to
true.
help.
I mean, on
It's called
movies,
Help Us Podcast.
I don't watch movies. There's
Zero.
no way I've ever watched a porno movie all
Have
the
you
way
really
through.
not?
Missing out.
on,
Oh, dude, they're
on random
fantastic.
clips,
Except for Hills Have Thighs. I've watched that one.
on random clips
Alright.
of porn stars in movies on Pornhub, then yeah, I'm probably a 10. But
Okay, compared to
Probably
you
a
guys,
10.
then I feel like I'm a solid. Maybe not.
I
Jesus.
can't
Yeah, come
name
on.
one relevant porno title in like the last. Actually, I probably can't think of one anyway. If
Midgets on Wheels. Have you ever seen that
No.
one?
no,
It's really, really
Backdoor
fucking hilarious.
sluts. Nine.
I've seen
That's
Pirates.
fine.
No, I've seen Pirates. I've seen Pirates.
It was
what a Pirates of the
definitely
Caribbean
no
ripoff.
Pirates.
reference.
It's just Pirates.
There's Pirates.
And
there's-
I honestly can't remember what was at Game
There's
Boy's
Ninja
house.
Babes. There's Spider Babe. There's
Spider Babe. I've
Lord
seen
of
Spider
the
Babe.
Rings.
Jesus
I've seen
Christ,
Spider
Spider
Babe.
Babe.
There's
Holy fuck.
Are these like
Spider-Man.
Skinemax specials?
Some
That
of
just,
them are.
Shaving
yeah,
Ryan's Privates.
I've never
Yeah,
seen that
that
one.
one was
That's
actually
one.
kinda-
Obviously, there's Debbie Does Dallas. I mean, that's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Hall of Fame, I'm sure.
Yeah,
The
that's
little
good.
spermate. That's
We're
all.
the little
He said
spermate.
The little spermate. No, that's what he said. It's pretty good.
Definitely
let's
not
see,
an
There's
expert.
Genie in a string bikini.
the Loin King.
Keeps going.
I don't think I've ever seen The Lion King, but that's fucking awesome.
There's what is it?
It's just like a close up of like the
Yeah.
leg, and it's like, and it's played the circle of life and everything, and then like it gets to like the circle, and it's just her legs like opening up.
Yeah. And they say everything the light touches, and then just shine a flashlight like right on the fucking vagina.
Is it
That's-
pornographic at that point, or is it
Art.
That's art. That's art.
poetic?
That's art.
The title's fucking
be-
the Loin King.
But it's the circle of life, and it's like
It makes sense. It makes sense. It's art.
gaping open.
Yeah,
and
but
babies
if,
come
but if,
from
if
there.
he pulled
That's
out,
fair.
then no.
That's art.
If
If he
That's
pulled
art.
out, then no.
Well, yeah, but
porn
even
guy,
if
dude.
you
It's just
pull
for the
out,
camera, though.
If
You
it's
know?
gaping, you got a poor pull out
That's
game.
me-
You're gonna hit it right in.
That's the only thing is they only pulled out right then. Like they could have pulled out after the fact, but this is talking. All of these movies were basic. They were all on Cinemax or HBO or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
most of
can't.
them.
You're not
I
showing
haven't
any of
watched
that
Skinemax in like
clearly because we're all adults.
yeah, like 15 years.
Yeah, now I've got really fucked up taste. If like,
Yeah.
I want to watch a porno, it's for entertainment.
Uh,
It's like it's really
it's just
disgusting, degrading, fucked up
down,
shit.
down and dirty in there.
It's terrible.
He looks at himself.
You have to
old-
go to
old
like the
memories
dark net of
himself.
Pornhub
Afterward, I fucking sit in my shower naked and cry.
with your
Contemplating
Kentucky
life.
Deluxe.
No, I'm too sickened to keep alcohol down at this point.
That'd be a good meme, actually, now I think about it, because KDs are shoes. If you wrap some KDs on.
I wouldn't get it.
I have no fucking idea what you're
Damn
Yeah.
it! I need.
Sick meme, bro.
Yeah, sick
Let me
meme.
drink some more shoe juice. Tonight we're drinking Kentucky Deluxe.
Free
The
sponsor.
king of whiskeys.
Actual shoe polish.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't say shit like
Well, we ain't getting paid.
Fuck 'em. Oh, what are they gonna sue me with the fucking $2 that it costs to get that bottle?
Dude, this is a $6 bottle, okay?
Oh my god, no way.
I think it actually is. It was less than
If it
30
comes
bucks.
in a plastic bottle and has the word deluxe on it, yeah.
It's the worst.
I'm guessing underneath $10
You
bucks.
get that Canadian garbage out of it.
The Womb Raider. Holy shit, how did I forget about the Womb Raider?
Yeah.
Who gets the job to name these fucking
The
things?
best people.
Some guy. Justin, could you grab me a
He's like, yeah, I was just playing this fucking. And the thing is like obviously Spider Babe. That's not very good. That's not a good one.
It was a
No,
good
like the name. The name
It was
is
a
like
good movie, though.
that was all of Cinemax fucking
And she was
shit.
shooting webs out of her vagina.
Yeah.
But, like, she'd masturbate to do it.
Yeah.
She'd be like,
Yeah, she was like,
"Fuck,
oh,
what was
gee,
that-
Whoa, what the fuck?
What was that horror film?
Yeah.
What was
funny
that
as shit.
horror film? Teeth or something?
Oh fuck! Don't bring up
Yeah,
Teeth. Come on.
Teeth. Yeah.
That's good.
That
I never
fucked me up
watched
in middle school.
Every,
Like, yeah, you should watch this. I'm like, what the fuck? God damn it! Like,
girls have.
I'm trying not to be a virgin. and
Rape is
clearly, I know
bad.
it's not real, but at the same time, you second guess. You know.
Rape is bad.
Yeah, I was already like fucking 17 or 18.
Poker's next recommendation.
You've Got Mail.
Mail. That's probably the best one I've read so far.
You've
I
got
really
mail.
like Womb Raider
Raider's
Raider?
good.
I didn't even like Tomb Raider the
Cartoons.
game.
and Loin King.
Loin
I've
King's-
never ever heard.
I haven't either.
So I feel like it's like.
Half of these might be made up. Like he's just been sitting in his room like,
Maybe
dude,
it is.
I'll fucking
this is
And I
killer.
feel like Loin King. That's a fucking super
He's actually
clever name. If
he's a
you really
director
fucking
of
make
most
that
of
up.
them. He's asking us because
So, would you guys be willing to maybe
yeah, start a movie.
star in a movie or so? you
Yeah.
know?
Get some gross.
Now we've got sequel. We've got Mike and Justin make a porno.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
The Loin
Why-
King.
no, that
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Yeah, no, that's.
The context of that one
I
goes
get
south.
it. I get it.
There's,
But like,
you
it's
know
gotta
the
be a
movie
gay
I'm
porno,
talking
I'm down
about.
with that. Yeah, Zach and Mary make
Yeah.
a
But
porno.
they're-
Thug dick.
Okay.
Thug Dick.
Yeah, I had a buddy who bought a porno.
I have a really weird feeling this is gonna be racist.
Well, he thought it was gonna be a. He thought it was just gonna be. Like.
He's got another one. Night of the Giving Head.
Hey, that's good.
Oh, that's really good.
I
Yeah.
have to put like an age restriction thing on the next.
I already
next
did.
box.
I already did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
It's,
Thug
it's
dick,
my
man.
thing is. I'm
It's
pretty sure
like-
my thing's
It's
mature
like straight
audience.
up like ghetto, super hardcore thug, fucking each other.
All right. That's you can't unsee that.
This
All right, hey, Carl.
This podcast brought to you by.
Carl.
Two black guys just like walk behind us real quick.
Love how your viewer count goes up, and then we're like Thug Dicks. Yeah,
Thug dicks.
that's this
Bro.
podcast,
I
guys.
didn't even show it on mine.
Dudes banging other dudes.
No shit. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for anyone who's been hosting.
And
and
we're
whatnot.
talking about porn.
I can't see a viewer count.
Late night.
See?
Ninja's late at night.
Oh,
he gets
shit.
drunk and plays Fortnite. We get drunk and talk about men.
buddy.
Pulp Friction.
Pulp Friction. I do remember that one. I do
actually
remember that
funny?
one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I remember seeing that somewhere. It was like, I mean, like
Wait,
Cinemax.
isn't
or
that the
whatever.
actual title of them? Oh, Pulp Fiction was the title of it.
Right.
People get paid to come up with like
Yes.
Yes,
porno names.
100%.
No, porno
Yeah.
names,
Yeah.
like, not titles, not
Yes.
titles, like names for the people, like actors and stuff.
Oh
like
no, they come
Oh.
up with their own.
Yeah, they
names.
just make their own name. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
like
what's your
Evan
name?
Stone, Nicole Sheridan. They come up with their own. Fucking Seymour Butts, which, come on, dude, that's
Megan
way too
Piper?
on the nose.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Who?
Megan
Megan
Piper.
Piper? Okay, well,
Yeah, I get it.
I know you do.
Holly Hunt. There's like
That's pretty good.
One
yeah.
of them went to school with.
I went to
really?
mine.
I've heard there was a
Farrah
porn star
Flower.
from here, or
From
several.
Wichita, there's
Yeah.
like 10.
Yeah, or
30
several.
or 40. Oh no. I can't
Craigslist. Stay the
talk
fuck
about
away
that
from it,
on
man.
here. I'll tell you guys after.
Okay.
Because it's
All right.
actually super.
White men can't hump.
That's pretty
racist,
good.
asshole.
That's
Oh,
pretty
that's
good.
just facts. After D&D.
After I forgot to ask.
Mostly staying after the bias.
I watched you drink the soup.
I know.
Here's Nick and Siobhan.
I had conversations.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
Have it
no,
over
it's
here.
fine. I'll ask Seth. I'll ask Seth.
We have a professional
He was like,
podcast
"Hey,
to do right now,
stay-"
Mike.
Yeah.
He was like, "Stay
You get your
afterwards,
personal shit
and I'll
out of
tell you
here.
the story."
There was
And we kind of.
whole thing that happened.
All right, well then I'll just ask Seth what he's talking
Personal
about.
shit out of this podcast.
I'm just trying to think of other porno names that you could meld in with Disney movies. Um,
Talk about it.
Another
Let's,
time. Another time. White men can't hump is actually really. Kudos.
but statistically has obviously been disproven due to the fact that there's still white people. But
Well,
Yeah, but it just
Yeah,
means
but,
like
I
I
mean-
mean the movie White Men Can't Jump. They
To
can
be
jump.
fair,
They just can't jump
I
well.
consider myself to be white,
fair.
but my mother's white.
You
and my
consider
dad's
yourself
brown.
to be white, but I have eyes.
Oh,
I'm kidding. It was the joke for me. All right. Well, this is my last
Wow, dude.
podcast tonight,
You know,
guys.
it's just a running joke of
I didn't even hear him.
Justin being racist.
But it's
it's just
Justin.
being racist and
Well, we talked about the several concussions he had.
General
earlier.
Hospital.
Yes.
General Hospital. I hope
Keep
so.
them coming. Keep them coming. I love it.
I really like.
These essential one-liners by TP. You can.
All right. Yeah.
You allow it in here for him.
Oh yes, you could, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
You did last time.
I don't want to put anybody.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do
No,
that.
definitely. When you're done, definitely put the cigarette out. Don't just.
But
Keeps on burning. Burn, gonna keep on burning.
Nope.
Smoking.
As soon as you pulled the cigarette out, drop 3 viewers.
Oh God damn it!
You got to be culturally respectful to everyone. Cigarettes just aren't in anymore, man.
I feel like if you're Saturday Night Fever.
No, I've heard of that one too.
Actually in it? Because I know he did porn.
I doubt
Yeah,
it.
no,
that's not. No, that was Sylvester Stallone. He didn't. He just raped a girl in Saturday Night Fever. No, that
They all
happened.
coked
There
out
was-
or something.
No,
There's
no.
a scene in Saturday
No, I
Night
know,
Fever.
no, I know. My mom's like a huge fucking John Travolta fan. And I hated him growing up because that's all she watched.
How'd you feel about Look Who's Talking?
I didn't like pretty much any movie he was in. Grease grew on me.
I love Grease.
I still love Look Who's Talking.
Catchy songs
Really?
tend to make movies a little better.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was on the radio earlier.
We're talking babies in that. Yeah.
Alley.
I remember that movie. Yeah,
Baby.
it was all right. That
I
was
really
when
liked
that was
it.
when Kirstie Alley was like, I don't know, still kind of like somewhere on the attractive scale.
You can say it. She was kind of.
I was how old was
Say
I?
it.
Was like 13 when
I
I
don't even
saw
know
that.
that.
Though.
We can say this.
And be like,
But now though,
Wait, how old was she
Now?
back then? How old was she back then?
she's like mega rich, so I would still do it.
Oh yeah, even more so now.
Your house?
yeah, I think I have.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
a
would
native.
do that.
I'm not a native
damn.
here, so it's
Where you
not
from?
So good.
Kansas City area, Shawnee.
Oh yeah. I fucking hate Kansas.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate Shawnee.
That sounds like a witch tenant heart.
No, but
I hate any city that's not Wichita.
No, I love Tulsa.
No.
My God, Tulsa.
Rash.
No.
Yeah.
No. Tulsa's like the fuck.
Redneck
Ever.
Mecca.
No, it's not redneck mecca. Like you meet people everywhere.
Yeah,
You know
because
where
they're
else you
on
do
their
that?
way out
New
to
York
go live
City.
somewhere
They
else.
all
New
moved
York
to
City's
Tulsa.
also like that, but probably
Piece of
more.
shit.
No, like everyone that lives there isn't even from New York.
Yeah, nobody's from Tulsa. I met 2 people. Everybody else is from somewhere else, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, Tulsa's
Floppier the
shit."
best, dude.
I'd port
PP
Kirstie out.
poker nose.
It's getting fucking totally. We're going a totally
All
different
right, so let's
direction with this guy.
let's throw really quick while you guys talk about that. Let's throw a question back at poker. Would you bang Oprah Winfrey?
Yeah.
No, this is directed toward
All
TV
right, my
poker.
bad, yeah. Well,
Just trying to interact.
he said, and then make her buy me things.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, we can assume stuff, but you don't know.
You get
But
presents
she was
after.
hot at one point though. Like she's probably had
Oprah?
no
Nah.
Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
She's always been hot. Don't you ever dare duck down on Oprah.
Yeah, if she ever watches this, yeah, you're super hot, and I've
Oprah.
marry me. No
Oprah.
prenup. What's
It's not gonna work. I promise.
It might. What if she watches?
She pays to have her dog flown in a private jet to wherever the fuck she is.
Is it her jet?
Probably.
And I feel like that's fair.
I mean,
If
it
you
doesn't
got a
have
jet
to
and
be.
a dog, then who the fuck else is gonna fly the jet when you're not in it?
Dog, of course. Yeah, no.
Of course, the fucking dog.
If the dog can fly the jet, I mean, goddamn. But
Oprah.
and is that a meme?
Moving on.
Fuck you, Stedman. No, yeah, okay. So he's same thing here, of course. People are like, no, I wouldn't
do
sleep with
terrible.
Oprah. It's like you're just dumb. You can't do that, man.
I don't
She's
have any like pride.
the
or
richest woman in the world, or used to be. It doesn't matter either way. Yes,
I would
is
do a
pretty
lot of
rich.
things for
She's
money.
also a lesbian.
Maybe she'd
Don't
respect
care.
my standards and give me money just because of that.
She'd give you a car and then make you pay taxes on it,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
fine.
fair.
which is fine.
I mean, technically she wouldn't. The government would.
Yeah, but
Right.
She'd refuse to pay the taxes the
she
government.
could have
would-
paid the goddamn
Yeah,
taxes.
she reviewed.
Come on, Oprah.
please, come on. I knew.
If you're gonna give me a car, at least pay
Yeah.
the goddamn taxes.
Give me a year. Give me
I'm
1
surprised you don't
year.
hear that in the crowd, like, "Oh my God, we all get a car," and then it just quiets down. It's just like, "What about the taxes?"
Oprah must take very good care of her Virginia.
I feel like Virginia's really fucked because the hurricane.
ate
Dude,
Virginia
they just
anyway.
experienced the wettest hurricane.
West
Oprah
Virginia
did
is
that.
wet.
It's so wet because of Oprah.
That's fair. She should have taken care of her Virginia better.
Well, no, she was taking such good care of it.
It's too wet. That's right. It's
sopping
sopping.
wet.
Yeah. It's
Oh, the word
sopping
sopping
wet.
falls under the category of moist. It's
Yeah.
not.
Moist,
It's
I
not.
feel like Moist has lost its.
Moist, it's
fucking
okay.
thing.
I
Well,
can
is
say
it
It was
moist.
such a big deal for a while.
Moist
I know.
cake, moist.
Moist
like,
just isn't intense enough, you
It
know.
doesn't have the same pop that it used to.
True, but in this case in particular, for sure, moist doesn't cut it.
It's not kind of the ears.
Moist
though.
doesn't cut it.
moist.
Yeah, just the
think it's
word
fine.
moist.
When
is
I
just-
hear Moist, I think of cake.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, moist
Yeah,
cake.
I mean, I
I
think of
want
the
a
moist
shit
meter,
moist,
but yeah.
delicious
That's
cake.
fucking good.
And a sopping wet vagina.
yeah,
I want that fucker. I want that thing drooling when it's not, because it's not impressive. Also, I'm not that attractive.
Don't let that
Okay,
make you
LOL.
feel like I'm not.
Settle.
words to never use at work: moist, sopping, throb, bulbous.
No, at my job we actually say bulbous quite a bit.
What about thrusting?
Really?
I feel like thrusting's up there.
I'm
Like
okay
if
with
there's like a
thrusting.
bulbous cyst, it's got to be Langston. It's got. I'm a
Off that
lab
word.
guy. I don't know if anybody knows.
Oh, if they watch that episode, they know.
I'm a medical
Yeah.
laboratory scientist.
Yeah,
In case nobody knows that.
yeah. They
See
heard the word scientist
the
more than I
scrubs?
think
I'm
they.
a fucking
See the
scientist.
scrubs.
Yeah. I thought scientists have lab coats.
We do in the lab. We don't take them out because risk of. Today I dumped a fucking specimen.
That's dirty.
Super gross.
Dumped a specimen on yourself.
Purposely dumped it.
I cannot ejaculate and I have 8 specimens dumped on me, and I hope nobody that I work with.
Did you say or did you just say a specimen or AIDS specimen?
AIDS
Specimen. Okay,
Like
that's
a
what I heard the
specimen
second
from
time.
a person with AIDS.
Did you actually do that?
I'm a bug chaser. That's an actual thing, by the way. Look it up. Bug chasers.
Like they.
With a fetish for like AIDSy mother. I'm not even joking.
So there really is somebody out there for
There's
everybody.
there's more risk involved with sex when you know they've got AIDS.
Yeah, it's like exactly. There's the whole like, ooh, I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah,
this
it's like
time. I'm not
pyros. Am I gonna
it.
get burned? Am
I'm
I
not
gonna get
gonna
burned?
it.
Yeah,
Nah, I got it. Fuck.
You say
Yeah.
pyro or pirate?
pyro.
Okay,
Pirates?
I thought you said pirate.
No, these pirates, dude, love
I
fire.
was like,
Yeah.
I feel like pirates don't get burned that often. Then again,
Dude,
they
there's
might.
ship
They
fires
do.
all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're trying to keep fires off of you. If there's a fire on your ship, you're kind
Yeah, but they work.
You're
with
also trying to
fuses and
keep
stuff.
cannonballs off of your ship. At
of...
least
you
from
want to keep them
opposing
in your ship so you can shoot them
opposing
at the
ships.
assholes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want lots of cannonballs. I played
What up, bro? Stream.
the
What up, bro?
Marla. I don't know what that.
Ooh, the Marla.
CP Poker. Oh, what's the Marla? What's up?
What up, bruh?
Yeah, who hasn't? Okay, T
Oh,
Poker.
wait. Somebody's got to read it, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it. TP
Okay.
Poker said, "Have any of you fine gentlemen ever encountered a foul or odor emanating from the lady's private place? How did
Dude
you
is
handle
such a
the
troll.
situation? Go right back the fuck up. You can still stick it in."
Hang on. No, that's actually.
What kind of foul odor?
That's the thing. How foul are we talking?
Right.
I really don't
Don't
want
you
to
do the
break
finger
that
check?
down.
Don't you do the finger check?
I generally. This sounds terrible. I have a girlfriend
It's too
Who doesn't
circumstantial
watch
to
the
begin
podcast?
with.
who doesn't
So,
watch the podcast.
We're fine.
But at the same time,
Hey, the Sharkopath hosted the
Just
stream for
putting
one
this
viewer.
out there.
Sharkopath, what's going on, my guy? Hopefully you're streaming well.
just putting this out there, I never got it from my girlfriend. Never got a stinky.
Exactly what you'd
okay.
say if it was your girlfriend.
No, real talk. Never, ever. I'm shocked.
The only
because
time I ever
other
had a
girls-
stinky thing was from Asians.
Really? Never from an Asian girl. Yes. That's shocking to me.
But he's never slept with an Asian girl.
I'm
so-
just
No, my
fucking with
girlfriend's
you.
Asian. Because
He's also been in Japan.
I also spent a year in Japan.
I was gonna say, wait, that counts more than your girlfriend at this point because she was from Japan. The other one, like that's more Asian.
Yeah,
That
she-
is-
actually, no, she kept that
Foul
shit.
odor is hot milk, sardines, slight garlic.
We
First of
changed
all,
the subject.
I'm gonna say this: slight
I'm
garlic.
interested.
If I,
yes, slight garlic.
as
I'm
a
interested.
cooking aficionado, if a girl's fucking vagina smells like garlic, I'm diving head fucking first.
I'll bring your Parmesan with me.
I don't need the parmesan, but I'll bring some heat. So I
bring
can
some
get
heat.
I can get a nice roasty garlic going.
Yeah.
Spread that shit on some fucking nice toasted crostini. Gobble that
There's
shit
no
down.
way this is
motherfucker. Whoever called me a troll is not very nice. Just here joking around with you guys.
Yeah.
dude.
We're not trolling.
God, yeah, no.
You became one of us.
Participating.
Yeah, you're cool. You're
I'm
cool.
I'm the not very nice guy, so that's fine.
I just met Matt tonight officially. And
And he doesn't like Waterworld, so we
Matt,
hate
you're
him.
totally not very nice.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't like Waterworld. I'm looking dead into the camera. And
Poker's gonna write in chat, Waterworld fucking sucks, and you're just gonna be on your own little island.
You know,
With Kevin Costner.
There's only one island, and Kevin Costner left it to live at the sea
Yeah.
because that's where he belonged.
Fucking gills.
And also,
has fucking
he had a
gills.
tomato plant and he ate the leaves, which, by the way, that's very bad for your tomato plant. You should. If you
All the
eat your
nutrients.
tomatoes plant leaves, no, if you eat the
nutrients.
leaves, it's gonna die, and you're not gonna get any tomatoes, and it's not
More,
just gonna grow.
more to why that movie sucked is they didn't even do the research on what parts of the plant is safe to eat. Then you lose your tomato. The one of the rarest things in the
It's-
movie is the tomato plant.
It's safe for you, not for the plant.
Why is a tomato plant the?
That's
There's
just
no
what
land.
He fucking got, dude. It
There's
happened,
no
all right?
land.
He also had some
So it's just one
paper.
potato. I have to rewatch it.
So he found
Go
soil.
suck a dirty
dried-
dildo and watch Waterworld, he says. That's fucking awesome. Waterworld is where it's at, dude.
Yeah, I'll make sure to buy that dirty toy from Amazon because apparently they're all used.
Yeah, you can get used sex toys on Amazon.
I think we should
Wrapping
do
back
that.
around
Hey,
the original
real quick,
topic.
should we pull some money?
I'll pass on that.
Good. I'll buy like the return, like a box of return, like
How much do they cost?
I'm glad that Jesus is on my side on this. If it's cheap enough, I'll buy it and I will handle it.
I would assume they're selling it. They're not selling it as used. They're selling it for full price used. Like someone's proving that they've been used before.
That's kind of fair because then it's like a fetish thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
sanitized.
and it's gonna be
I want,
gross.
I
but
want
used.
them like
same way that
sloppy
in Japan
seconds,
or wherever
single
they got the
solo
fucking-
toys.
Used panties
Oh my
vending
God,
machine.
The fucking used panties vending machine. There
They
was
already
one.
know. They already know that it's fake though.
It's not fake. There was one somewhere, and now they have like little fucking like little pods.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Put a
The
quarter
quarter
in.
machine?
Yeah.
They have like it's called Gotcha. I don't even remember, but
Yes.
I forgot to.
Poker. Yes.
Yeah, it says t-shirt. Got to. Anyway, yeah, I can read that.
Good. Oh, yeah.
But there's like a lot
What
of
does a smiley
fucking,
face mean?
Would you buy a dildo used by Scarlett Johansson?
Yes.
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 I would.
Memorabilia.
Yes.
I absolutely would. I like touch it or smell it or probably not.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't fucking lie to TP
smell
Poker.
person.
Dude, like an old I'm sorry, but like a fucking vaginal discharge has been. That's like a low growth fucking. But I'll put it on a shelf and people are like, "What the fuck is that thing?" And I'm like, "Dude, no, you don't understand.
Scarlett
That's
Johansson.
from Scarlett Johansson's vagina."
She signed it.
With her vagina.
With her vagina. With her DNA.
So yeah, totally.
You followed. Thank you for the follow.
Thank
man.
you for the follow.
But you went offline.
Hey, I did? Wow.
Still shows you live on my phone.
It says they're offline on mine.
Oh, yeah, it says error connecting to desktop. Might have lost all internet.
I'm still getting fucking shit through though. Caitlyn Jenner first dildo, or no, I'm connected to your Wi-Fi. I'm on your Wi-Fi and I'm still getting fucking chat through.
All right. Well, OBS crashed. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, well, I'm gonna put.
It'll pop back up, but it is fucking annoying. What we were talking about earlier, that noise. Chris Elba. Chris Elba. Did you see that meme? This is strictly a meme. But they're like, all these white folks, they're about to get their revenge on these because Idris Elba being the new James Bond, possibly.
He said no.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
That was a long time ago.
Okay, so they're like, they did the poster, the mock poster. You know, they're like, all right, Idris Elba, James Bond. They're like, all these white people are freaking out about it. It's like, you know what they're going to do? And it was like, Ryan Gosling and Martin Luther King. And he's like, it was just him. It was like, yeah, they're going to do that. It's like, one, I could totally see some petty shit like that happening. But
I couldn't in America.
definitely not.
Not in America, no. Like,
Maybe.
You cast.
But it depends how they spin it. Because like, what? So I can't play. I fucking love Martin Luther King and I fucking adore him and da da da. Why can't I? You know, like, you don't think?
The white people, it's like, no, yeah, fucking blah blah blah. White people, and then people of color or minorities, white part, because if they can't, I'm sorry, Hermione Granger is a fucking white girl. They describe her in the book as a white girl. Have anybody else asked? It's not. That's not true to the spirit.
Animes though that they watch.
Are you talking about the anime that have like people? Don't even get me fucking the fucking Death Note movie. Are you fucking kidding me?
Terrible.
Don't even bring that up.
Oh,
to me.
Death Note, Full Metal, now
No,
Bleach.
Full Metal was Asian.
Metal was.
I guess that's fair. You're talking about whitewashing. Gotcha. Yeah.
But fucking.
Okay. Nice.
Did you fix it? It says leaky TV.
Well, it should come back up. But okay, real quick.
Leaky TV, gold medal. It can be profit.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me read that before we just go in there for it because we're still recording. It's still
Okay.
fucking. When we upload it, it's seamless.
Okay, it'll.
So poker again. I'm just gonna start saying poker. Would you buy a dildo used or no? Okay, by Star Chance we said
Yeah, we said
Caitlyn
yes.
Jenner's first dildo or Bruce Jenner's gold medal, and I said gold medal because it can actually be melted down and sold for profit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you don't have to melt
Like
it. You just sell
Caitlyn
it.
Jenner's.
Yeah, you
dildo?
just sold
no,
it,
thanks.
but yeah.
Don't want it.
So it gains. It actually gains value.
Yeah,
Not into
that's
that.
it would actually gain value because like this is when he was Bruce Jenner.
Gains
It
value.
becomes like
Bruce
a
fucking Jenner.
it becomes like a even like a rarer thing.
When you add it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely my answer though. Gold medal.
Gold medal too.
Yeah, see now hosting Xanthem. Why is Xanthem on right now? I don't remember where he at. He's in Oklahoma somewhere.
only 5 years.
Crazy because we went offline, so we would lose all of our host people. That means that there's 5 people that actually were in here sticking around.
Hanging out.
Well, exited host.
Back
Means
live.
it's back on.
Sorry about that.
Ooh.
It doesn't mean it's gonna
People
stay
watching
working.
live. True.
Well, I mean, it works for now, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna
They
keep
have
on
a
trying to not
mainline
let that
issue.
happen.
But in case of not, you can catch this video on at our YouTube.
Hope actually it should be tomorrow because I don't have to worry about anything.
1 viewer.
Yeah,
Twitch
Sorry,
has
4
Twitch,
viewers.
Twitch has to update.
yeah. Twitch has update, but
Now, hang on, because Matt, this is like,
Cable guy for Cox.
oh, you work for,
Very.
you know, I fucking tried to get on it. I did, and they were like, "Fuck you, eat a dick."
too big.
Really?
Too big.
They didn't
We're
want
all
me.
up there.
Too big?
This
big.
isn't even a joke. Like, they're making a joke.
I'm making a joke.
I actually, they just didn't want.
For what position?
I think.
Top.
Oh, really?
I was part of that.
I mean, were you going to school at the time?
No, I didn't have anything going.
Uh,
They're like, "Can you be here at 7 a.m.?" And I'm like, "Totally." And they're like,
What's your last name?
"Ass."
Chavez.
And I was
Nah.
like, "Fuck
They
you
only
too,
have-
Cox, you Cox."
They only hire people with call center experience.
I had call center experience.
one thing they look at is they hire people that have had a job at the same place.
Dude, I've had like 5 jobs in my.
Only
How long
been
did I work
working
at
for
Pizza
5
Hut?
years.
I was at.
Yeah, you were usually.
Sorry, a job over here that does not consist of Pizza Hut.
I was a manager at Pizza Hut
Were you?
for like.
Then
yeah.
you went to Friday. Well, you
No,
didn't.
and then I
No.
went to the post office
Yeah, that's right.
for 3 years.
The rec center?
How age was that?
I was at the data conversion center.
I did that. I did
Yeah.
that for a contract.
I did a contract, and then I did another contract, and then I started hiring full time. I got on full time. Back to school like a dum dum.
Well, it's all right. They laid everyone off anyway, so.
Actually,
Well,
people that were full-time.
yeah, they got positions elsewhere. But they didn't really get a choice as to where.
Yeah, a lot of them now are in the same
I have to dip out early.
that I worked with.
In Salt Lake.
No, they're at the same facility.
I just feel like shit
Oh, we can power through that. Feeling like shit.
my ass off.
Something like that, yeah.
And it's a cult.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you got to, you got to. But
And they pay $7 to $10 more.
Probably.
And they pay more. If I'd have just stuck around,
Mm.
I could be making more money with my fucking 9-year degree.
That's life.
Don't go to college, kids. It's a waste.
Unless
Everybody
you get into an Ivy League school and have great family connections, then go ahead and do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they're not the people.
No, they're not.
They're sitting there fucking throwing caviar.
Most of the people
on
watching
hookers.
us are our friends and already know our lives.
Yeah.
They enjoy our pieces of shit.
Yeah, we're fucking entertained.
Is the video actually going?
I.
Yeah.
You guys like
it's going.
cigarettes? Good. It's good for you. It's how you look young forever.
Uh,
How old would you guess?
28.
I said that in another fucking.
No, I really don't.
Really?
Yeah.
actually,
Do I-
13.
Do I look 20?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You look like 19.
Oh,
Yeah.
were you pretty entertained last last Saturday? I was.
Oh yeah, you drink the soup, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Drank
you-
the soup.
This motherfucker, he brought this. Did you hear about this?
No.
Okay, so fucking, he brings over a can of condensed Campbell's chicken, and I'm like, oh, soup, blah blah blah, you know, funny shit. But then throughout the night while we're playing D&D, at one point he got drunk enough 'cause he was trying to beat Seth. And he cracks the soup. He cracks the fucking soup. Gotta drink it now. But we were still
I thought it was
playing.
a beer. I think I thought it was a beer.
You did think it was a beer, and I took it away from you. And then later, I go downstairs and like, looked soup. Okay, well. Anyway, so I'm like, dude, you gotta drink this. Like, he was all about it at first, and then he's like, I'm not gonna. And I was like, you already cracked it though. So he drank.
Dude, you got to do what you got to do. That's some
Chugged
Jay-Z
it.
shit right there.
He just
Chugged that
fucking
shit.
chugged it, and I was like, drink the soup.
You know what was all over the bathroom when we got home? A can of Campbell's condensed chicken noodle soup.
Well, to be fair, he
Actually, the next day,
drank two beers after
That's
that.
soup.
I'm not cleaning this up.
Yeah.
And he cleaned it up, so I was like, all right, cool.
the next day, I like got up because I think to like take a shower right when I get up. So I like go in there and I'm like standing. I like the shower's on me. I like open my eyes and just like all over in front of me, it's just like vomit. I'm just like, ah, shit.
No, that's kind of interesting because grew up in the fuck.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
So like there was still soup in.
I think, yeah, me and
When you
Seth
drink it while it's condensed, it's heavy. You gotta puke at least twice.
Yeah.
Me and Seth What do you mean it turned into a whole thing with Seth? Like afterwards, or are you saying like? Funny as fuck. I thought it was funny. I woke up the next day. I was
But,
like, what the fuck?
That's why you don't have drink offs with Seth.
I wasn't like planning on it. I just like I think I just hit
No,
that
yeah,
point.
no. Like fucking after 4 beers, you were like, how many beers?
Yeah, I think I just hit like a cool level. I was like, I'm already probably gonna get drunk. Might as well
And
make
so,
fun of
like,
it.
He fucking like was trying to outpace Seth.
I was trying.
And he ended up drinking like a dozen fucking beers the time that it took Seth to drink 11 beers without being shipped. And
Hard.
then he was pretty drunk. And then fucking they started pounding beers one for one.
Not even like.
And you weren't even
these,
winning.
Dude.
You were getting
Oh,
your
yeah.
ass kicked
Yeah.
every
I was-
time.
I was-
Like, Seth would like fucking kill his beer and look at you, and then you'd be like, gulp, gulp, gulp.
Who is that?
Oh, I lost.
Who is that guy, Mike? When we used to do beer pong, tall cowboy motherfucker. He was the only guy that
Maddox.
ever beat me at
That
shotgunning.
motherfucker is the fastest. He
He's
could
the-
beat Seth.
He's the
Fastest
only
drinker
guy
he
that
beat
ever
Seth
beat me shotgunning.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
For
I
real.
know one person that can,
Yeah.
and that's Lane. And I don't think any.
I'm confident
No,
I
no,
could beat
I've
Seth
seen
because
Lane. I've
Kyle's
met
the
Lane.
only guy that beat
like
me ever.
Like it's been a while, right?
Now, Lane
Lane
the way
hasn't
that
been
he
around
would
for a
drink
while.
The beer, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Never around anymore. But he would be like, I'll chug a beer. But he would take the beer out of the can, pour it into a cup, and go.
Yeah,
And
and
that
he
was it.
that's exactly what Kyle Maddox would do, and it was
Yeah.
fucking
And it's incredible,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because it's like
It's
there
like
should be.
pouring it down a tube.
Yeah, exactly. The tube would block it, but no, it's like literally, essentially, what it looks like is it could just be pouring it on the ground.
I have one viewer.
Except for that, that's fine, whatever. But it's because of
Nobody
the
likes
fucking crash.
you.
Okay, but it's like pouring it on the ground. It would be the same. It's just as quick as pouring it out of the cup on the ground, except for that it went into their stomach. And it's like, no shit.
Shocking.
What the fuck? And I was like, well, how do you do that, man? Like, he's like, you just open up your throat.
Yeah, no,
No.
you can't do
Yeah.
that.
No.
I can do
Even
I
without
can do
doing
a beer
that.
bong pretty
I
fast. You
spent
remember
12 years in a goddamn Catholic school, and I cannot open my throat up like that.
No, but
Molestation joke.
that? Yeah.
Kyle's the only guy that ever beat me, so I'm really curious how good Seth is. And Kyle's a legend, so
Seth is quick.
Which Kyle? Oh, Kyle Maddox.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that'd be good.
you remember? Cause do you remember
Seth's-
when you and whoever else, I didn't get beat till Kyle came over.
Yeah. You don't beat Kyle.
No, you lose.
He's one of those guys that
I tried
when you
5
can
times.
do that, when you
Yeah.
can do that and pour it, and just it's gone, and like literally,
Yeah,
that was it.
we were doing cans though, not glass.
Yeah, you don't want to do cans, and that's why I tell everybody every fucking time. And they're like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go against Seth," and Seth's really smart about it, and he uses his mug. It's all open, and it's like,
yeah.
yeah,
And the last time I poked a hole, I even squeezed. He
pretty good.
pretty good.
Good.
Pretty
Killed
good.
us,
good.
actually.
Pretty good.
Oh,
That's how bad it was.
if I ever end up over there, I'm gonna be like, hey, here we go.
D&D, bro.
I gotta know.
Dude. Indeed.
I actually just had my work schedule change. I'm off on Sundays for the next month and a half.
We don't play on
Saturdays.
Sundays, so that's.
Well, I worked Sundays prior, so D&D on a Saturday night wasn't really.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
gotcha,
Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
Right, yeah.
You could fucking like. I don't know how many
And-
people play. No, actually,
And-
this is a conversation I had with my parents. I'm a loser.
Fuck you.
My parents
have
just think
two-
I'm a loser.
I played 2 campaigns that I play, right? And fucking.
Nothing. Go on. No.
No.
He does this, right? I hate it when he fucking does
Why are you doing that? Why are you whispering in the microphone?
Because
The viewers-
because I always I mean like later hopefully
I'm not gonna watch it.
it was no it's fine.
I hate my voice.
Yeah, it's cool. No, I'm just always fucking with Justin. Like, God, yeah, he's like, my parents just think I'm a loser. And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
you are.
it's not just your parents.
He doesn't even fucking do it, man. He always fucking does that.
No,
come
you
on,
are also a loser. I mean, yours. Except I've got a college degree. And am a loser.
I have paper too.
These are 2 things.
Well,
the
technically,
bathroom.
you have a credentialed leg up, and if you're considering yourself on equal ground with him, then you're probably more of a loser than
No,
he
I'm
is.
absolutely.
Oh,
no, that's the
coming
thing.
at my
You
side.
can ask anybody. I will tell anybody. I'm a super loser. I live in my parents'
You live in my shadow,
Yeah,
Ollie. Get the
that's-
hell out of here.
I'm super losery.
Ooh, damn.
But at the same time,
You're like a virginity away from being like the most cliche 28-year-old in the
I'm
country.
28.
is that cliche now? Be like a 28-year-old virgin living in
Yeah,
with a degree?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Because now colleges are super saturated because everyone was told to go to school.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
sex though.
Oh,
I feel like it's pretty
yeah,
easy
I
to have
know. I
sex.
know a 33-year-old
That's fair,
virgin with a
too.
master's degree that lived in his parents' basement for a while.
Well, if you live in your parents' basement and you have a master's degree,
Be fair. If you
Probably
can live in
virgin.
your parents' basement and like them not care, I'd fucking
Shut up,
do it
virgin!
hard.
to be fair, also, and I hope Beggie's not listening, but for, while I was living in my parents' basement, my dad used to give me shit for bringing lots of fucking girls to my fucking parents' basement. Who was that? And I was like,
Hey, you tell me. You're the
I
one who
don't
opened the
know.
door for
Her
it.
car broke down. She
But
had to
we're not
use the
gonna see her
landline.
again.
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Why are you worried about it, Dad?
When was the last time my son's been checked?
And that was a.
For the brief time I lived with my mother in my early 20s, I never ever brought anyone home.
Really?
It was a your place or no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'd be like, well, they're asleep, so what are they gonna do? Run into my room while I'm balls deep in this chick I fucking met?
I'm gonna wait till
Sorry, Becky.
afterwards.
And they'd be
did he
like,
know.
hey,
Little.
get that girl out of here. And then it's like,
What, you just
too
shout?
late, I've already
shout
had my
back,
penis
like-
in her for
yeah.
like an hour because I'm drunk. Also, I
You just yell back, not done yet.
Wichita's fucking nightlife, if like it's not like if you're not, it's almost, I don't know how to describe it. So like there's
Nothing.
clubs downtown and like
Nothing.
they're not even clubs like you see like on coast and stuff like that. They're more like,
I've never been to.
dude, it's like video.
As
Like
an
you
adult.
imagine like
What he's seen on MTV.
yeah,
Okay.
or like Vegas. I guess Vegas
Those
is a good
places
example.
aren't like empty.
Oh fuck that! I went to what the fuck is it? Where Caleb lives?
New Jersey.
Oh, North Carolina. It's like really big for like the brewing
fuck,
companies
it's really
and stuff
big
like
for
that.
hurricane season.
the wettest. But no, he lives in North Carolina, and like fucking when we down there, their nightlife is amazing. Like they have so many breweries, they have like music going on, and like 3 different bars that are like right next to each other, and all 3 bars are fucking packed as shit. Like it's. Oh, I might add that it's a campus town.
You want
But
some
on
fucking
top of that-
nightlife? You want some fucking nightlife? Spend a fucking weekend.
I want to. I would do that in a heartbeat.
Like fucking because the fucking
Aren't they all?
nightlife.
Aren't they all like fucking what is that? Don't sleep.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, so in Tokyo,
Narcoleptic, right? Is that no? Yeah.
Tokyo, you can fucking go to a club at 10 o'clock, be there till 5 a.m., and that's when the club closes.
Bars open.
Well, the
Yeah.
after hours joints open at like fucking 1. So you go to the after hours joints, and they're usually, honestly,
Just read your T-shirt.
Yeah.
But like you go and hang out with a bunch of fucking foreigners, and everybody's like, at that point, like you didn't find a girl to go home with. At that point, it's I want to be drunk and dance. So you go to the joints and you're by yourself with like your French buddy.
That was the accent. I kept doing an accent towards the end. You got me to do the accent. I
And
forgot
then
about
you're
that.
like, no, you did Cockney. Awesome.
I don't. Dude,
You
I
do a
was
great
out.
Cockney accent. But like, it's like you and your French bud right here. You guys are just kind of like, oh, we're dancing this music. And then the other foreigners come up and like,
They're dancing too.
yeah, they're all dancing the
They
same.
start
And
the
then so
same
like,
dance.
you're all doing the same dance, and then at like fucking like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you're all like, I'm tired of drinking.
You go
Everybody's
sleep
like,
in your little closet hotel.
no, I actually had a 3 apartment when I.
Oh yeah, because you stayed there for a year, right? Yeah, that's. Are they still small though? They're still pretty small, aren't they?
My apartment was dope.
Really?
It was probably
How
now,
much? American.
We paid about 900 American, and it was probably a little bigger than that.
So, but is it still like?
But I was
I've always
out.
wondered about this.
I was outside of Tokyo.
Right.
I was outside of Yokohama.
It's still like sliding doors and like
Yeah, yeah.
you sit on the floor to eat.
They
It
still
had
have sliding
It was
doors.
called a fucking what the fuck is the name of the fucking room? At the fucking.
Yeah.
That was my bedroom. Tommy mat. I had the tatami
Yeah.
and fucking.
Badass.
That was my bedroom. The other two had like more. We had one bathroom and a tiny little kitchen. IKEA. That was like fucking.
I just picture you and Andrew living together in Japan, and it's just like,
That would be a fucking shit show.
like that's all. I always just picture the times I've come over to your apartment, and then it's like that only in Tokyo.
What are the chances that, you know, Andrew ends up getting put into one of those Yakuza run bars?
They
at
don't take foreigners, dude.
Really?
They don't take foreigners.
They just know that, like,
Trash.
why would they not take foreigners?
Wait, what kind of Yakuza run?
I don't know, you were telling me about how they'd be like, yeah, come on in, have a drink.
Oh no, those are the fucking. That's where the fucking you're hanging out and the fucking Nigerians come. Hey, bro, you gotta come to my bar. It's gonna be. And you're like, because you're not a dumbass.
Well, what's that mean?
Right,
What?
yeah.
The fucking so the Yakuza bring in all these fucking Nigerian dudes to work with them.
Huh?
And so these Nigerians are like, fucking, hey, come to my bar. And it's like, so you go into the bar, they prey on these people that are like fucked up. They're like, come drink at my bar. So you go to the bar to drink, and you have a few drinks, and there's buy them a drink or two. And then you've bought a total of like maybe 5 drinks.
All drugged?
And no, they don't even have to be drugged, but now you're out $1,000.
Because they don't tell you the prices.
Yeah, they don't tell you the prices. So it's $200 a drink. And then you're like, oh fuck, I don't have that. You didn't fucking tell me that. And they're like, well, you can pay it, or I can call my boss. And their bosses are the fucking dudes, and they're like, hey, shit,
You get a finger chopped off.
or we're calling the police. Fucking locked up. Or for some of them,
They'd put you to work.
no, they'll beat the fuck out of you.
I would
And-
rather that happen.
I'm glad you told me.
Yeah, because well, in Japan, you generally have fucking
Right.
cards anywhere.
It's all yen, right?
It's
Smart.
generally all cash. So they'll take all your cash and be like, fuck you, get out, you fucking. Except you're not necessarily.
Now you are.
Now
you just got
because the
fucking mugged.
the
It's so different
Nigerians
because
took all your
in
money.
Korea, you can get for $300, you can literally get a closet, and then they feed you with like all the ramen you can eat every day. Like,
I think I saw that. That was like a special
Now,
thing, though, I
There
think.
was a fucking there was a ramen shop on my way. About $2.50 for a bowl of ramen.
The top shelf stuff.
yeah, most.
Was
Okay,
it top ramen?
The ramen that you fucking eat, fucking $1.50 fucking cent Japanese.
Yeah.
Well,
Delicious.
Is complete.
Have you been to Sakura's here?
I've been to Sakura. I've been to Yokohama.
Trash, right?
Is it anything?
Yokohama is not trash. I actually know the guy, Jack. What up? I know the guy that runs it, and fucking his ramen is. But it is not Japan ramen.
Yeah.
It's not the same. You don't have the same flavor.
Yeah.
The closest I've gotten in the U.S. There's a fucking chain of ramen shops. One of them is actually in Tulsa,
Of course.
Virginia. And for a bowl of ramen that I got in Japan for $2, costs about $14.
Damn.
And the thing is, that $2.50 in Japan. And there it's like so it's like
$20 to get
$20 to get the same thing.
50.
imported, you know?
But
Yeah.
let's talk about the
it's-
cheese.
It's
All right.
Japan?
Yeah, versus here.
All right.
That's where we make our money back. That's where we
well,
win.
no.
We win in
Here's
cheese.
the thing. Here's
Cheddar.
Cheddar.
in Japan. You go there, you can order cheese.
Yeah.
And this is actually a really every cheese plate includes. So you have slices of cream.
What?
I bet it'd still be good.
I mean, if you like cream cheese
I love cream
by
cheese.
Do
itself,
you like?
I like
yeah, I was
flavored
like, do
cream
you,
cheese. I like
do you,
flavored
like,
cream cheese by
dip
itself.
the cheese in the cream cheese?
You dip it in ranch.
no, it's like you know, you got a slice of cheddar, you got a slice of Parmesan, you got a slice of cream, and it's like, all right, it's like kind of. a
Where's
thing.
my bagel?
But,
Yeah.
but there are some fucking cheeses here at all. My fucking
Munda.
put my hands down. Well, no, fucking. You want some fucking Fermunda cheese? Fucking. Let's step in there. You can fucking scrape it off my fucking taint real quick. Anyway, the point is, in the lab. But there's a fucking cheese that is kind of hard to get here, called Mimle. Like a cheddar. Like a very, very... It's like a mix. Fucking...
Parmesan and a cheddar.
It's like a combination.
Do you like Parmesan?
No, it's...
It's
Just saying.
Frankly, I'm talking
You know what
about
I'm saying?
like an
Actual Parmesan. Okay, all right.
Where like you have shaving.
I'm
it's like-
wondering
You
here.
break it and
I've
like,
never had
it's
Mimle.
super salty.
Nutty, dude.
Nutty.
Nutty.
Everyone get out of their system.
I'm gonna fucking, all right, hold up. Because thing, I'm here.
You gonna bring Mimle?
No, I'm gonna bring a fucking actual Parmesan.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, whatever you want to bring, man.
I'm gonna bring like a
I love
fucking
good
real
Parmesan.
So you guys.
I'll try to
You
get some
ever had, like, real
saltines or
fucking
something. You know.
Parmesan?
Yeah. Like
Okay,
in
you
the
have.
thing, and you bite into it.
Yeah. Not like crumbly.
No,
like,
no,
shaky
okay.
cheese.
I'm just
Like it's a big
No,
ball.
okay,
It's a
okay,
big
yeah,
ball.
that's fine.
It's moist.
I was just
No, that's-
asking because
that's
I've never had.
mozzarella.
Yeah, that's mozzarella.
Definitely what I'm thinking about. That's definitely what I'm thinking about.
So
That's good cheese though too.
I mean, mozzarella is good cheese too,
Probably
sure.
don't know, but like a fucking proper. Fucking
What cheese is
Parmesan.
not
I've
good?
had-
Yeah, we're live, and Kyle.
I've had a few cheese.
Goat cheese.
It
fucking
looks
hate
like it's been
goat
doing it,
cheese.
Kyle.
Goat cheese
A little
is
bit.
good,
And blue
honest.
cheese. I hate blue cheese.
Oh, blue cheese is delicious.
I fucking love blue cheese.
Yeah,
Blue
dude.
cheese is its own thing.
Disgusting.
Right?
Okay, so blue cheese.
Blue cheese
Mold
ranch.
on mold. Like, why is that not like?
Blue
But I mean, it's
cheese.
like cottage cheese
When I was in Japan,
without the cottage. Homeless
I went
cheese.
to a fucking legit. There's a legit fucking Irish. Me and one buddy used to go. They had legitimate Irish food. They had like mutton in it. But like one of the things that they had was fucking blue cheese with honey.
I now realize what was going on.
So
Sorry.
you had these big fucking slap.
That
They'll
sounds
take
good.
A bite of it, and it's like this salty, pungent
Vomit.
thing.
Can we get food after this?
I was gonna say.
Can we
It's
get
like
food
a
after
punch
this?
in the back of the
If
head.
we're getting
dude.
into this topic.
Like it was super fucking incredible.
But no, sometime we just need to have you come over and just like cook something.
Segundo
like-
senpai bakake.
Whether it's on Thursday or
Okay,
not,
okay.
maybe we'll just have it on some random night or whatever, because we'll just do like random pop-up podcasts sometimes. But just have like you just come over and cook something. We'll just be like, oh my god, like some
Okay,
not some regular shit though.
Be
You
the
know, not like,
social-
oh, this
social
is my
eating
mac and
genre.
cheese, or this is my whatever, my take on the
Here's the thing,
cheeseburger.
I just did that shit this week.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking all about that, but you,
Right? Yeah.
like I
That was a
fucking
throwdown.
made I made legit fucking yakisoba, miso soup, and fucking wasn't teriyaki. I-
Miso soup.
Miso
soup.
Anyway, the fucking it was like
God.
I did some.
Oh,
like super
I don't know what that
cheap.
is. Oh, okay.
Which is also very tasty.
Okay.
And I did it
Whoa.
with like I don't remember that.
Borderline teriyaki.
Dude, that fucking Korean ramen is where the fuck it's at. What is it? Some shit like that?
It blows out your butthole.
I woke up.
It is like fucking super crazy, spicy, incredible.
So
and
good though. It's so good.
It'll change your fucking.
Good.
It's instant ramen.
I went to fucking Uhat. Apparently the first time. For the first time. The Mongolian
good.
Grill.
Mongolian
Mongolian
grill.
Grill. Had the hottest. The first we just went out there. I was like, I'm just gonna try this shit, whatever. They had like the spice levels. We went like the. I went with the fucking whatever the hot barbecue thing was. It was like 4 flames. I'm like, that's. And then I went all the way on my next bowl. It was like 8 or 10 flames, right? So I'm like, all right, it wasn't that spicy. I was like, dude,
Oh.
Renee's fucks me up more than this.
All right. It depends on who you go.
Renee's is the
who's
shit.
cooking. Well,
Renee's is the shit.
Have you,
Yeah, I have.
you haven't.
Oh wait, hold on. I thought you were talking about another restaurant. Yes.
Renee's.
Yes.
Yeah, we used to live right
No,
down the
no,
street.
no.
from
Taco
it.
Bell. Taco Bell goes in the category of don't eat it sober. Renee's does not.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Taco Bell, I can eat sober all the
Taco
time.
Bell, I can eat sober any day. of the
That shit
week.
doesn't
Dude,
affect me anymore.
this is another
I have to leave it in my
Waterworld
stomach
thing.
for
If you're
that
putting
shit.
Taco
No.
Bell over Renee's,
Oh my fuck! All right, here's the thing about Renee's.
Waterworld's fun.
As a Mexican, so I feel like I got like a fucking trump card on.
Hey, buddy. Whoa.
Wait, except Jesus.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm sure I've got some
Quarter
percentage of
native.
Mexican in me.
Jesus quarter. I'm half. All right, Renee's
You're like half a card
is
on
like,
me.
when it comes to the
Still
burritos,
counts as full to me.
the burritos are good if you're drunk.
Soup. They're the best thing ever if you're drunk.
Yeah, they're incredible. if
Oh,
you're
there's sour
drunk.
cream.
But the plates are good for sober.
I have the burritos
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
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 I think it's because for me the plates are too plain.
To me, it was
thing is, like-
nachos when I'm drunk, burritos when I'm sober.
Here's one thing.
All right,
We had
that's how I
the fish
roll, man.
taco there.
The fish
No.
taco's good.
I don't.
Fish
I
taco
don't.
is bonkers.
I don't
It's
get fish anything
Expensive
anywhere.
though.
It is expensive.
So I'm like, fuck. I could pay $6 for 2 small tacos, or I could get a big ass fucking burrito for less than $5. Like I'm
I
gonna
will
get the
say,
big ass
if
fucking
I'm
burrito.
drinking, I get the fucking what is it? Evan that has.
I
think so, yeah.
I always just get the Colorado burritos because that's the
See,
standard
and
white guy
that
staple.
is
That is a standard white guy thing.
burrito.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
That's
It's
what
a- it's a
when you're
cheeseburger
introduced to
with-
Renee's, they say, "Hey, get the Colorado burrito," which is good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm gonna say
I get
it's
carne
not bad.
asada.
But I mean,
rice
mine
and
is like
sour
I get the
cream.
fucking bacon, egg, and cheese and potato
I do
burrito.
that. I'll do the chorizo.
I
It's wider than
chorizo.
what I
You got the
picked.
lingua that one
At least
time.
my shit's got cheddar in it and
No,
steak.
no, the fucking
Cow-
lingua
cow tongue?
torta. Lingua
Yeah, the
fucking
lingua
tortas
torta.
from fucking Renee's. If you're sober, still good. You ever had
They
tongue?
they're so weird though.
Dude.
I couldn't eat it sober, but I was drunk and he got it, and I was like, "Hey
that
man,
first time, that
let
shit
me
was
try that.
off.
Let me try
That's
that."
why we fucking it killed guts.
I don't even know. It was
It's
fine.
fine.
It
It's
tasted
so
fine, but just the idea that you're like, I'm making out with a
Right,
cow right
fucking-
now. This
The
is
thing about tongue is, like, I think that fucking Andrew Zimmer, like,
wait.
from fucking Bizarre Foods.
Guy
Okay.
that died.
No, he's still alive. That's Anthony Bourdain.
I was thinking
yeah.
of.
God
the-
rest his fucking soul.
I was
Down
thinking
for
of the fucking
Anthony
other
Bourdain.
Zimmerman.
For Anthony Bourdain have a shot.
I was thinking of the other Zimmerman.
You fucked
I
it
don't know.
up. You get it.
When I heard that fucking
the
Anthony
shitty guy.
Bourdain died, that was like,
Was it?
he's been my hero. At
Oh.
least 10 years.
Sorry for you.
It's so
Was,
not good.
I think it was a cool.
$2.
Gotta drive.
Oh,
Gotta drive.
and sober.
And my job consists of like 30%
over.
driving, so I can't.
But fucking Anthony Bourdain.
More than that, though. We're talking about
We're talking about Andrew Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
right
He
now.
shot that kid.
Oh, that guy.
No, that was George Zimmerman.
Yeah.
And he didn't shoot a kid. He shot a black adult,
Kid.
kind of. And also,
Pretty sure he was a
adult.
teenager.
Just wanted the Skittles, man.
he wanted Skittles Arizona iced tea, but it wasn't iced tea. It was. And also, I saw Zimmerman's head. Super fucked up. Like the
Oh,
back of his
okay.
head. It was all
Okay.
fucking cut up and shit. It was either the police
Change of topic.
or it was the black guy that he shot.
Could have been the police.
Obviously, we
because
know
he's
who it
probably
was.
still holding the gun.
I mean,
just-
even then, it
Either
could
way,
have also been
Tampering
him
with evidence.
later.
Somebody made it look
If you were
worse.
smart, you'd be like, "Oh shit."
Either way, the whole thing was fucked. The
Yeah,
important
the whole
thing
thing was
is when you're eating tongue.
I don't eat organ stuff though. I'm not an organ
You're
dude.
eating
No,
dead
a
tongue.
tongue is not an organ. It's a.
Do they wait?
It's true.
Do they serve
Chewy.
like butthole of anything?
Yeah, they serve
Yeah,
three
yeah,
puss.
yeah.
Three puffs?
They got 3 puss.
That cow butt
It's stripe. It's the large intestine.
intestines. Okay, that's like that's not like butthole. That's
It's
your
not
innards.
Butthole. You gotta eat like.
Yeah, okay. That's
fucking-
fair.
I actually ate some fucking like.
I only bring this up just because the way you're saying, like, well, see, when you're eating tongue, like, if we were talking about that, and this is like, well, you see, when you're eating butt, okay? When you're eating
gotta eat
ass,
it like
you gotta
groceries.
get in there, you gotta eat it like groceries.
But no, dude, like fucking like.
Let's talk about that Italian food.
real quick.
Fucking
Real quick.
Italian,
This is
fucking
like a thing you need
Italian
to fucking
food.
do. When you're at a fucking Mexican joint, if they have either cabeza, like whole head, but like the cheese, like super fatty, super. Right? Tongue, like fucking pot roast.
Yeah, it did.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, it did. It
tastes
didn't
like a
taste
fucking pot
bad.
roast. Like it
It
looks.
was just
like,
weird. In your head,
it's
you're like,
weird
what the
because in your
fuck?
head, you're like, this is a tongue, but once you step past that, like the thing is, what do you like? Favorite piece of
Yeah, there isn't really a select. It's not a piece
like
of meat. It's
brisket.
ground
Okay,
up.
sure.
Brisket.
Do you
My
like
favorite.
ribs?
I like
Brisket.
steak, sirloin.
Brisket.
You like steaks? That's like a fucking. That's like. Want to eat a deltoid?
Well, that deltoid hasn't been like eating like dog turds and grass off the ground
No,
for
that I mean,
6 years.
fucking they peel all that piece off.
What about an Altoid?
Deltoid? Dude, no. Right now you're being curiously strong.
Hashtag
Altoids,
pay
please
us.
give us money.
yeah. No, I don't know. It's very
spread it
it's
around
very
to
uncultured of me,
sponsors.
but I always struggle to eat anything where I can resemble what it was.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I absolutely understand that. When I was in fucking Japan, I had raw chicken.
Oh, yummy.
Raw chicken?
Raw fucking. See, everybody's saying it right now.
Is that-
raw?
Because
fucking-
but is
was
that- is
sushi
that, like,
just so
healthy?
standard? They're like, we're gonna give you raw bird.
Well, you get raw everything there.
They just like,
They
yeah,
they don't know what
fuck cooking it.
salmonella is. Like
Well,
Yeah.
no, you do. Like salmonella is a thing. Like okay,
that everyone gets because they all eat raw
Yeah.
chicken.
The thing is, the reason that people get salmonella from raw
Beej,
chicken
what's up, man?
and I'm gonna explain this to you.
Is
It's
it?
not that. It's because so fucking salmonella
He's coming
is
in.
a bacteria that lives in the fucking gut of the chicken.
So they know what
You're
they feed their
You look
chickens.
Mexican. You look
So,
Spanish of some sort. How
Depending
Mexican
on how
are you?
Prepare your chicken. Butcher it. You're not gonna get the fucking intestinal fucking goo on your.
They're
fucking,
really good at cleaning.
That's
Like,
fair. I
and the
would,
thing
yeah.
is, the
They'd
places
be
that-
thorough.
The place
Real
that I
thorough.
went
Yeah.
to eat raw chicken, they brought their fucking chicken, prepped them. So they kill them themselves.
They're live
Dude,
chickens.
All right, here's the fucking raw chicken.
soy sauce being.
No, there's so fucking the way it was prepared.
Chicken blood.
It was me and my boy. And fucking, we're at this restaurant, and we're like, it's like a fucking kind of bar food kind.
Yeah.
And fucking, but there.
It sounds like something you got to be drunk to eat.
Well, we showed up when we were drunk, and we'd been drinking, and we were continuing to drink. So we ordered all this shit, and one of the things we're like, dude, this is fucking, like, we're goofy. One of it was a fucking raw chicken. It was like, has this paper through it, chicken, all over it. First thin. Got these big fucking.
Love Parmesan.
Salt, cracked pepper, and fucking olive oil.
Just all over it.
Just
It's like a
olive oil
salad.
all over it. Yeah, it's like a salad.
Okay.
And so like, and we're and
Curl the
another-
lettuce and like eat it like that.
No. And me and my boy are fucking American. So we're
He's
sitting
like,
there we're
"Oh,
like,
pussies. Like, fucking give it here.
well, no, like we're sitting there, we're like, okay. I mean, we fucking bought
We already
it. We gotta
ordered it.
fucking
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like this is like a fucking $8 fucking thing. Like $8 is like a. I'm like, this is fucking. Like 1, 2, 3.
Ish.
Oh fuck.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
It's
it.
like like fucking.
And we should. I had a fucking chicken.
It's like a fucking. You're fucking. I don't understand.
Hope you guys can hear this.
And it's like incredible.
I believe you.
Once you get the first fucking bite down, like psych ourselves up to be like, this is raw chicken, we have to eat it.
Right.
So 15 minutes, I can get that. That lasted another. It's so fucking good. Like, yes. Other shit too.
Oh, okay.
But that and fucking
$8 was a lot though.
raw chicken. If you can get fucking amazing.
About blowfish.
I did not.
Okay,
I,
no kidding.
no, I
fuck
never
with
ate
that.
food.
Yeah.
No, I would totally. Very, very like. So when I was in Japan, fucking people were. Oh yeah, I ate food. I ate food. Okay.
Tastes like fish.
It wasn't fish. It really tastes like. There wasn't really a lot.
Hype. No hype.
Yeah.
And then fucking. They tell me how much.
Price.
$200 for a plate.
Because of probably the amount of time they have to take preparing it.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Right.
not about.
Oh, you don't want it to kill you? It's going to take a little while.
Well, it's not about the fucking flavor. It's about the. I had
Ants.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exotic-
Just being
exotic
able to
eating.
say you did it.
The
Now,
exotic
I
eating.
did have whale. I had whale bacon.
Oh, I've actually heard that's good.
Whale bacon.
I heard the oil and everything makes it good.
That shit is.
Fat. I guess
Garbage.
you'd say the fat.
It's super. But I did hear from. A haunch of whale. I heard that was really. I ate all kinds. So in Japan.
You need
No,
dolphin?
Dog.
No dolphin. I will not eat dolphin. There's the thing. That's where
Beautiful creature.
Well, fuck are you, dolphin?
The only
No.
other
And the
suspected
fuck are you,
sentient
whale?
mammal.
That's the thing. Like, I draw the fucking line.
Because they're too
Beautiful.
smart.
Heard you
82,
just-
but with a
Smart.
net.
Did you watch
They're
Flipper?
too goddamn smart.
Smart, yeah.
But horse.
Those
Not
dumb
smart.
fucks.
They just barely missed that cutoff
You
line.
got a guy at your back all day? Fuck you, horse. I'm gonna eat you. Anyway, raw horse meat.
I like to know that my horse came in third, and it was like, nah, you're first or second, or you're fucking done.
My horses came in turd because I ate them,
I'm getting that's all dark meat too.
and then I shot them out. No,
Red.
horse
It's pretty
meat is
red,
like,
'cause it's
like
muscle.
Super,
It's super good
fucking lean,
Really?
and it's similar to beef.
Chewy as hell.
Not even.
Really?
Like, well, the thing is,
The lean has got to be.
then I
like-
think it's all muscle. It being horse.
they kind of like,
Yeah. Oh, sashimi.
and they got it super
That's where I'm at.
fucking. All right, so raw fish, and you just
Okay.
it's
Okay.
raw fish, right? But with they call it
Sashi.
basashi for like raw horse.
Oh, okay.
And
This
they-
will help because I'll show up and be like, I will not have the basashi.
Yeah.
Well, the way they do it is like,
Right.
and so you have this incredibly like
Without the overwhelming
the
matter.
slices are so thin. But I also ate raw eggs. But it's safe.
Where is it
Right.
where they have the delicacy? I saw Bourdain eat it, where it's like the bird that's like half developed in the egg.
in the egg.
Blue.
yeah.
Indonesia.
What the fuck?
You can actually get that here.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You get that here. In,
Pass.
Pretty.
so fucking.
Yeah,
I
pass.
type in.
You guys ever had dinosaur egg?
And I will say, I do not want to eat.
They didn't even have an appetizing name.
Only two of these
No,
bitches.
like fucking. I like eggs. I like chickens. But I'm not trying to eat like a. Like it wasn't Bourdain that ate that.
Was it?
Yeah, because Bourdain
I brought
was
that
like,
full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Zimmern was like fucking. Oh yeah, balut, super tasty. Or Bourdain's like, I'm not eating.
Good for Bourdain.
He was the fucking dude that was like, you know, I'll eat some shit. I love to eat what. Like, you know, fetuses.
And this has been a trip to Japan with all.
Either
Yeah,
let
what
it
it is.
live, like either let it
Fuck as much as you
grow,
want, dude. Like I was offering.
or
earlier.
kill it before it's fucking
I'm telling
born.
him now, and I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
supposed
have,
to have it. Have a.
I guess killing before.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna. This won't make me get.
I'm
pulled
gonna
over.
work on you.
Try. I love whiskey. Believe me, if I was sleeping here,
Yeah.
it would be about here right now.
Probably sleeping here.
Fine. You did this
Got a
last
pallet?
time. Yeah, we'll get you the pallet. Yeah.
All right. Don't take me out to my Japan.
Right.
Can't any smoke. Can't
I
any
don't smoke anymore.
Have you tried? Have you been to Mizu? Over 21st and Amidon?
That place is pretty good.
Yes.
You like that place?
Limited.
Actually, yeah. Fucking. Okay, so the thing about Mizu. Any place generally that I go and I'm like, okay, all you can eat sushi. It's gonna be terrible. Theirs is actually super good.
Really good.
Like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say it's like fucking Kanai.
I've not been to
Have you
Kanai.
been to Kanai?
I've heard of Kanai,
All right, so
and
Kanai.
it sounds
like
too
sushi.
fancy for me.
Kanai is at 100.
Way too far. Yeah, already too expensive for me.
Kanai is
I would walk.
that
5
is
like
that is the
the premium.
it is the premium sushi.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It's actually not that expensive.
But like,
Like
what is
$30 a plate.
Well, no, not even that. Like if you go with you and probably gonna spend
Bucks.
50 to
Well, yeah.
If you
Compared
if you
to
pull in there to do damage,
McDonald's
eat
dollar
like
menu.
really good sushi.
yeah for
It's
like
cheap.
for what you're eating.
Right. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
what
yeah.
you're getting, it's
There's
Okay.
a
Yeah,
competitive
yeah, I
eater
understand.
that went in. I heard
Well,
this
when you
on
go
the
to
radio.
Mizu on Sundays and get 2 people to eat all you can eat for $30,
dude.
way
Mizu,
cheaper.
That's the thing is like fucking Mizu. Like okay, so you have your steps.
Like the best of both
You
worlds.
have your steps. Kanai is number 1. It's the top step. Mizu is like a step to a step and a half down from.
Right.
That's the fucking thing. Is like Mizu has fucking incredible fucking product price. And you go in there and you pay like fucking, here's your fucking money, like fucking if you go for dinner.
Yeah.
You've been for dinner or just
No, just
I've gone for
we
dinner.
were there for dinner time, but it was like on Sundays, two people come in, $30 gets two people all you can eat,
like
and it was
$40
like
for fucking any other time, $40.
normal. Okay.
And it's fucking incredible.
And it's all you can eat, right?
It's so
it's always
good.
all you can eat.
Yes.
Like there's like they handed the menu like, tell me what you want,
We
mark
got
it
some-
on there.
By the way, we got some shit going.
No, we're good. That's been there.
Okay, fuck those motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, no, don't.
No, dude, Mizu. Like fucking Mizu. It has some
Yeah. It's fucking really. I went there on. Devin invited me out. He was like, "Hey, this is when him and Sarah were going out." He's like, "Hey, me and Sarah are going. Sarah want to go?" I was like, "All right, bet." We go out there, and I wasn't a huge sushi fan before anyway. But then I go there, I'm like, "Dude, this is super good." You know what I didn't like? The fucking fish eggs. Big enough.
Okay, were they like, were they like fish eggs or were they like
Yeah.
fish eggs?
I mean, they were enough to like crunch and pop in your mouth, and they tasted
Okay,
horrible.
You get used to that. Like 100%, you get used
I
to
don't know if I want to.
Like,
you know?
they-
They're like Kentucky
and
Deluxe.
They taste like the ocean. Like when you get used. Like I
We
don't
got
like
it.
like
We ate our meal, and then we got that as like what, and it says what it is next to on the menu. Fish eggs. You know, I was
Yeah.
like, hey man, we're here. All you can eat. We've already
Let's
paid.
try it.
Let's do it. Fuck it. I'll do it if you do it. Okay. And we're all sitting there. All right, ready? Go.
Was it like the big monster?
It was the red ones. Yeah.
Okay, that's salmon roe.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
tastes like
Yeah, yeah.
iodine, right?
I don't know. I've never tasted just.
I haven't.
iodine.
I've only
Never
had
tasted
iodine once.
But the smell.
It's terrible.
It tastes like the iodine smell. It's a lot to get used. Also, not. All right. It's called ikura. Yeah. And it's not
So it's salmon caviar essentially.
Because we did it. We had both.
ish.
We had both.
Here's the thing though, if
We had
caviar.
the first one, the smaller ones. We had those
Caviar is
first.
cured in salt.
All you can
Okay,
see
that's the
grandma-
difference. I was
No,
gonna say because
alright,
I just
wait a
assumed
minute.
it was fish
it also
eggs.
comes from a sturgeon. Caviar is sturgeon roe cured in egg.
Oh, I didn't know it was exclusively sturgeon.
Now,
Those are incredible fish.
they're
Ollie,
they're-
would you like to move up to a
What is he?
clocking out?
All right, he's clocking out.
Switch on
So
over to
can
Justin's
Can we
mic.
kill this one?
Yeah, I'll kill right here. Is how we kill it. Right there.
Justin's out. Yeah. Well,
Out.
well then Matt needs.
No, he's fine. But
I really
he
don't
likes. He
care.
said he likes looking over.
I mean,
it.
I like being able to see people when I'll get in frame and just move the mic.
There you
Well,
go.
then I'm gonna need a beer helper.
No, you're good.
In the beer, I mean.
Oh man, wait a minute. Hold on. Shit.
No, please smash up my cigarettes. That's super cool. of you
Fine.
guys. Thank you.
Just
so
more
much.
packed
Just
now.
packing them, bro. I'm just
Yeah.
packing the cigarettes for you.
Smash your-
Get this away from me before I drink
You're
it.
fucking.
Who needs
I
I'm
seriously
not
thought
fucking-
you were like sitting on my cigarettes. I was like, that's
No.
cool.
No, yeah, that's
Could you
fucked
hand me
up.
that beer though? I'm actually pretty toasty, but you grab you a beer, Matt. Oh, you don't need one? Okay. That's fair. That's. I don't
You
know this
know.
cocksucker. I live on
Like
the west side, but I'm
far
gonna.
north. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why Matt's not drinking.
Look out for each other, you know.
The last time I
Yeah, so
drank, the last
what-
time I drank and stayed
Yeah,
the
I'm
night,
watching the feed real quick.
I blacked out about
Okay.
6 times.
I blacked out the last time I was here.
No, I know because I watched that footage of you like,
remember
hey guys,
that.
you guys go get food. I'll stay here and I'll keep the podcast going.
remember
And the
eating
whole time I'm
pizza.
like, damn, you know, he's probably doing all right. He's probably doing okay. And then I watched the feed like the next day. I watched the footage and it was just
Yeah,
like
there's the lag.
him literally just sitting there, just like looking at the phone, just like, Yeah, you guys should really say something so I have something to talk about. Because like, I'll just sit here and talk about politics this whole time. I'll do it. And he never did. He never did. He never said anything. But he never said anything. You had like one sentence in there of like anything that wasn't asking someone to give you a topic. Like, no, I don't want to talk. Well, I will talk about it, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't tempt me.
Please tell me just anything else to talk about. No one said
I'm a
anything.
raging alcoholic. Fuck off.
And then we showed up like, hey, they're back. Hey, yeah, we were just sitting here talking. We were all talking and da-da-da. It's like, I went back. I was like, no, you weren't.
I remember eating pizza. I remember eating pizza for like a minute, and then I woke up on the floor.
Yeah.
Keto bites.
The pizza was when we got back. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I don't know. I rarely get the opportunity to actually drink the way I used to when I first met Mike. This was
He's a terrible influence.
this was how long it was that? 8 years? 8 years ago now.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
So, but like my first like adult like playing beer pong religiously every night for weeks on end was with this guy.
Yep.
And I went to a party in St. Louis and they set up a beer pong table and like my early 20-year-old was like, "Holy shit, this is
You
awesome."
whooped ass all night, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. No
Because
one.
we make champions.
You do.
You want to fucking be a beer pong champion? Fucking step into the dojo. Step into my dojo.
Do you remember the fucking Halloween party? The one that I went to, and I never got invited again.
Oh.
You were dressed up as Rick.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And we ran
Was
the
that at
table.
Willie's or was that at Wilson's?
That was at Willie's. And
couple
fucking
parties
Shelby
that night.
got mad.
Yeah. You'd be. Yeah. That was the whole thing. Yeah. Because
Now-
Shelby
Shelby lost.
lost. Ollie's a very competitive person.
I am, when it comes to beer pong, I'm very, very
Oh,
competitive.
I was too when I was
yeah,
playing.
and she like. You gotta just know that.
She already
Normally,
didn't
all of
like
us.
me.
Yeah, Shardy didn't like him because
I'm very
he's so competitive and whatnot.
Other than that, I'm a sweetheart off.
And then Shelby lost to him on the table.
And you were my partner, though.
I was your partner.
And we were like, that was a fucking
I'm like an 8-cup beatdown,
8 or 9
something like
cup
that.
beat
Yeah,
down. And we're
it
like,
was a
you gotta
slaughter.
give us McChickens.
We,
Or
you guys still-
we were very adamant because you have to
I-
enforce the
I-
McChicken.
I forgot
rule.
about the
You have
McChicken
to
rule.
enforce the McChicken rule because
This
they
is the
won't
main
go around the
thing.
house in one piece
No,
clothing.
this is the main thing. Willie backed us up, and it was his house.
Yeah.
He
No.
said, you guys can't
No.
play again tonight until you know one of the two things.
I haven't gone to a Willie's party in a while because I'm like one. He used to have them when I was out of town with the band. I was with Maximus, or like, hey, we're doing something Saturday. I'm like, bro, I'm already at Seth's. Like, you shit. Hit me up Friday. I'll come out Friday. Hit me up Sunday. Hit me up any other day but Saturday, or hit me up next Saturday. It's like, I probably won't do anything next Saturday. It's like, well, fuck. Then I can't do anything. So there's that. So I haven't been to a Willie party in a while. Next time there's a Willie party, I'll invite you. Just be like, on out. Because he said that he was in our corner and he said you were right, you were
I
fine.
know,
It's just
and
the
he
fact that
was
Shelby
totally
was
on our
like
side.
she was drunk and she was just like, no, he's a fucking
just her,
asshole.
it was her
Fuck him.
friends, too.
Yeah, but it's like you
So
can't.
what was her name? Aaron. Aaron's not bad.
Aaron's not bad.
I've seen her since then.
Yeah,
Been cool about it.
Aaron's good. because Aaron will tell
like me at
Aaron will
first.
tell you like, yeah, I had to do that because of Shelby. Like,
Well,
I-
no, she told me, she was like, you're a fucking asshole to my cuz.
right? Yeah,
Like,
Fred.
dude, that was just because of the tape.
Yeah,
You know, fucking, that was the rules of the table. I asked Willie what was.
Yeah, that's the thing because we make champions. Some
Yeah.
people don't make that cut to be
I'm
a
sorry.
champion,
We're
and
good
you'll
at fucking beer
fall.
pong.
You fall down below that, and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, you take this shit personally." It's like, no. If you were a champion, you would know. Okay, I'm gonna go back in line. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna beat your ass next time. That didn't happen.
But
Granted,
the main
usually
thing
not
was-
against me.
The main thing that happened was fucking they snuck onto the table.
That's right.
Oh,
They
really?
called us away like, "All right, come on, guys, do your shots," and they started playing.
And then we were like, "Hey, no,
Like,
you're
this
not
is our
allowed-
table.
You're not allowed back on the table. It's our table." And then like they threw a fit and like, "Nah, dude, it's their
Right.
you guys can't be on the table." And then they all started.
Yeah.
It was like fucking.
Yeah.
Like you're being a dick. To me.
This is just the rule of the sport.
Right.
Like, it's all it is.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. It's
Yeah.
because we look at it as a sport,
Yeah.
and they're looking at it as like, oh, we're having
Board
fun
game.
on a Friday night, and it's like,
Yeah.
game. Fuck you,
no, no,
it's a
no,
sport.
no. It's a fun game, but it's a sport.
Not in this
Football,
dojo.
yeah, not in this dojo. You don't bring your shit into my dojo.
The only
alright?
thing that I asked
I'm gonna
was
fucking
like, I
lay
was
your
like,
ass out.
Alicia, I tell you what. Out. Cigarette, they can play. I don't.
Right, we let them at the table.
And then they were still pissed off at me. I was like, oh fuck you, and I'm like, dude, no.
Yeah, I was like,
And then
wait,
the rest
you
was
won.
Shitty to me.
You won. Like we gave.
They're
we
just drunk and
conceded.
angry. Yeah.
They weren't even drunk and angry. They were just.
No, Shelby was definitely drunk.
With
Yeah, but
And she was like-
she just hated me since David.
That's true.
She's
That's fair.
terrible at beer pong, and I have always smoked her. And I'm sorry, beer pong is.
It depends. You know,
Break them down psychologically.
if you're just 100% skill,
oh, I was
Doesn't
trained.
matter,
It's like
you know?
90% skill, 10% psychological. Because I don't
you
get
break
punked.
somebody down
Yeah.
psychologically, they're done.
but if you're
was
if you're
always Shelby.
actually a good player, like you don't get broken down like that. Like any fucking place I go to, I
Because you
love
can handle
it.
it psychologically.
No, I know because I have so much skill in it, though. You know,
Yeah.
Like if you have the skill to back it up, you're like, all right, bet. Because anytime Taiwan when he came over here talking all his shit, I went to that fucking college dorm party where they just had kegs and they had like 6 tables, didn't lose a game. Fucking
Didn't lose
what
a
the
game.
fuck? I was like, they're like, bro, you don't know what you're getting into, dude. I was like, all right,
That was like
cool.
fucking Rocklahoma.
Bring it on. Yeah. It's like bring it on.
Dude, the one.
Bring it on. And they're just like, all right. Then they play. It's like, yeah, you lost by like 7 cups.
Yeah.
You suck. Shut the fuck up. You give me some real competition here. And then it was like, yeah, bro, I'm not fucking like just blowing hot smoke, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'm here to play.
Yeah.
I'm here for money and
Yeah.
shit. Like I'll fucking play for fucking Alex, our buddy Alex. Love him. Love the guy. Especially for this reason. He is a fucking gambling addict. And so we used to go over to Casey's house every Tuesday and he'd come over and be like, bet is, and we throw $5 down. Hey man, $5. Boom. Beat him. And me and Casey would beat him. He'd play with somebody else. Me and Casey would beat him. Or it would just be 1-on-1 and I'd beat him. And he'd be like, all right, double or nothing. Like, okay. I went from a $5 bet game to winning $100 and I cut him off. I said no. Because I'm going to feel so bad
Right.
if I take more money. I already feel really bad.
Yeah.
$100 feels the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You-
I'm not gonna
I
say
mean,
no.
to be fair, he'd lose more to strip clubs, so it's
Yeah, to be
$100.
more, yeah, no,
You're
he definitely-
saving him
he
from
would
the
lose
strip
more
club.
normally at a casino.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like you're still saving money.
Yeah.
Basically, you're just giving it to a friend, which is even
Yeah.
better. Instead of giving it to some random casino, you're giving it to someone you know. Sure, that's all fine. But I cut him off. I was like, bro, I can't. We're gonna end the night. You're gonna owe me $700, and then like come pay him. I'm like, hey, bro, where's that $700 at? Yeah, I need at least 300 of it. You know, like that's fucked up. I'm not gonna do that. So I was
Well-
like, I'm gonna cut you off at 100.
Yeah.
We can keep playing, but not for money.
With your joke of we make champions.
Yeah.
I didn't
That
realize.
wasn't a joke.
No, it's not. But I
That is
didn't.
a
I didn't
statement
realize
that
how
I
much.
stand behind.
I didn't realize how much
Word.
of that.
I will make a goddamn champion of anybody.
I know. But what I was gonna say is I didn't realize how much of that because it's like an alter personality with when beer, just like the house when we all
yeah.
played. I had no idea that was all still in here because
Oh, yeah.
we played one game. First game was rough. I haven't played in 6
ingrained
years.
in you.
Well, yeah, but the girlfriend was on my team, of course, and I
course.
was like, look, I'm drinking straight bourbon. I told you I went through 5 glasses, blacked
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I haven't been that hammered in a decade. But I was like, trust me. I was like, by the time like it's 1 a.m, we're not gonna even. No one's even gonna get close.
Yeah.
By the end of it, we were playing the host. Well, the birthday girl. It was her house. Her and her husband. We were playing her and a friend. We had like a 6-cup lead. Emma hits the last cup, and then they had a rule like both make the last cup. They drink.
Keep going.
Well, they
or
drink
what?
the whole. Well, yeah, they have that shot, but then they also do where if she makes
Dumbest
it,
rule.
if I also make that last solo cup, then they pretty much
Lose.
lose
Oh,
and
yeah, okay,
with
that's
additional
good.
penalty.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, I've already, like, this is me coming out of another blackout, and I just looked the hostess, well, the birthday girl, like, straight in the
Right.
eyes across the table, not even looking at the cup, and just fucking drain it. And I'm talking massive shit the whole time, but that was like the finale of just
Yeah.
like, don't even need to fucking look. And at that moment, I'm like, dude, I'm 22 again. Like, this is the best
you're like,
fucking night ever. And the
yeah.
girlfriend's like, did you just fucking do that? And I'm like, it's easy.
I got
every
laid
game.
so hard that night.
I was trained for this. No,
I blacked out. Don't remember it. So
yeah, we went. I think we went like 4-1 because I kept drinking to the point where we couldn't even hold it down anymore. I was told we lost a game at the end of it. Essentially,
always been like that, man. It's like you don't play the pussy ass rules. You don't play that bullshit. Oh, yeah, like you make all the cups and then they just have to make one cup and then all of a sudden the game's still going on. That's bullshit.
You gotta make all the.
it has to be like
cups.
1-1 essentially.
Even yeah, if it's
That's
one,
back in
if
the
it's
days of
1-1
the
because it goes.
fucking-
But you make all of the cups that are on the table.
That's the days of the fucking Toxic
how it is.
Twins.
Toxic
Goddamn
Twins
Dream Team.
and the Dream Team. That was a great rivalry. I wish the Dream Team could have stood up more to Toxic Twins. It would have been a better rivalry.
Started getting
But
there.
yeah. It started getting instead of being best out of 5 3-0s, it was like 3 1s, sometimes 3 2s. Started getting there, yeah.
And now
We started drinking more. We started drinking more liquor in the pastime to try to
Remember fucking
even up the
Casey's
playing field.
giant-
Fucking 107 cup beer pong game.
Like 2 cases.
I wish
of beer.
I wish
Dude,
I would have been there for that.
It was the worst thing ever and the best thing ever.
terrible.
It was the best thing ever and the worst thing
I
ever.
fucking hated it.
Because you were like 107 cups on there. It was literally a full size pong table, and all we did we
I
started
stepped in,
with
it was like
1 and 1,
100
right?
beer.
And then we just went back as far as we could, and it was 107 cups per side or some shit like that, with like 2 cases of beer on the table in the cups. And it was like, all right, we're just gonna like tag out when you gotta take a break, man. We're gonna tag out. We got
When I got
6-person
tagged in,
teams.
that shit was
right?
like fucking 100
You're trying to bounce it. There's only so much room on the table to bounce anyway.
yeah.
And
And
then
you're,
you
but
can't
at the same
knock
time,
it.
you're like, bro, there's all these cups.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
make
can't
it.
knock it.
That shit would roll like fucking no other. It'd be taking all, just fucking all the back roads and fucking fall off the table. I was like, how the fuck did I just roll across 7 rows of beer pong fucking red solo cups
Yeah.
and it didn't roll into any of them? It literally just
And
ran
that,
off the
that's where
table.
too much of a good thing comes into play.
Yeah. I mean, we still ended up winning, but it was like it took so fucking. Took hours. It was so warm at the end
It
of the
was
night.
all night. It was like fucking at least 12 or
We were like,
13 hours.
can we just drink some beers? Yeah, can we just drink some beers? Yeah, I know. Fuck, I had to. Dude, those were the days though. Those days were the shit.
Those were
Like
best days
the
of
double, the back in the double A days.
Yeah.
Can you stream beer pong? We should
should.
do
We
do a beer pong stream.
Yeah, we should do a beer pong show. I've talked about it.
I'll make the intent to
that's-
not
you know,
leave.
You know how be cool it'd be if we could have all those cameras in slow motion? Because we talked about that forever.
Yeah.
Like, so you could do replays. Like,
If you do a fucking beer pong night though, I'm fucking here.
oh, for sure. If we could do, I'll look it up. Like, basically, all I have to do is just hang the camera on the
I
wall.
gotta fucking hit up Isaac too.
100%. 100% hit up Isaac.
He's doing dad shit.
I know he's doing dad
hard.
shit. That would be a very special occasion. Streamed beer pong, probably the first time ever.
Take a fucking pull.
I'm. Yeah, Mike's like, Mike's got me covered. He'll just take my shots for me.
I have anybody do.
I
That's
remember.
getting a little later, but
Hey, we're the monk.
let's say we're mucking around. That was actually an alright show. I actually really liked that show.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was on MeTV.
I'm pretty.
So when you're real poor, you get to watch shows that were popular in the 60s and 70s and shit. All right, it was like a live action Scooby Doo.
Fair.
Also fair.
Go piss, because
Alright.
then it's my turn.
Yeah. You guys just try to keep this dead air away.
Talk about Matt.
Mike pissing.
I keep on talking about me pissing. That's
Now,
fine.
Wait,
here's
wait.
the thing that I've heard about. Now I don't call him Mike.
Yeah, I kind of mix between the two, whatever fits at that moment.
You know, it happens and like fucking. No, this is actually a good story. Back in the day when we were still doing. Fucking. Odd crabble for me. Fucking vodka. All right, let's go. And he's like, I don't think there's Red Bull in my. So he's like, okay, so he's. And that was all the reaction we got out of him. And I was like,
Yeah, my brother did that. Granted, my brother's always wants to drink with the boys. And we made mixed drinks.
be good.
And he just had a glass about yay big of rye whiskey. And yeah, and he was just like, and I'm like, "Where's your mixer?" He's like, "Oh, I didn't." And he's like, "Oh, I don't really like that one." And so he just takes it and just chugs it. And then we're looking at him like, "Dude, what the fuck did you just sit down?" Because he'd already been drinking all night. But he's like, "What? You're supposed to?" No, I'm like, "No, that shit you sip." No, my brother. He decided to reactively chug a glass.
God damn it!
of-
What is his line that we did last?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay,
You're
Uh,
on for your birthday?
my birthday's not for another week.
But like for
At Isaac's house years ago.
Casey,
It sounds like he wouldn't remember it.
poured a couple like
You know how many times that's happened to me in my drinking career?
and then you just.
Where my
throw
friends
down
are
the
like,
whole-
you handle yourself too well when you're drunk. There was a day that Clay and Casey and somebody else, Peyton, I think. Maybe Peyton. I don't know. Somebody else, though. And they're like, you just handle yourself so well. We got this bottle of fucking, what is the Captain Morgan coconut share? No. Parrot Bay. We got this bottle of Parrot Bay.
Fucking hate rum.
And
I can't drink rum.
we were all pretending to take shots, but they were taking shots of water all night. And they're just giving me all of it. And I drank the whole bottle, thinking we all fucking drank the bottle together, you know. But I didn't know. I was drunk at this point, and I ended up throwing it up. And it is one of the best fucking pictures I have on Facebook, where it's just like me, like in a toilet, and like that was one of my favorite profile pictures. But it was like that's the whole day. And they're like, "Yeah, we're not even drunk, asshole. Like you drank the whole bottle." I'm like, damn, go me. All right, cool. You know, I'm like, you fucking assholes. But then I'm like,
Head in the toilet like, fuck
Hey.
yeah, I did.
yeah,
Oh.
you're damn right. It's like, yeah, you held yourself too good when you're drunk. So we were like, we have to get him drunk, and we're gonna be sober so we can notice that he's drunk. And it's like, that's a weird. Like, why don't you just enjoy yourself, man? But okay,
See, that is
whatever.
one I never.
I've gotten worse about it. I've gotten like I give less fucks before because I used to be a big deal of being like, hey, I got to make sure that I play this off well. Now I don't give a fuck. I'm like,
I've never.
fuck you, you know, whatever.
Now I just. Always.
I was gonna say
because
I
I'm
don't
super
even
depressed.
have to drink to do that, man. I have a problem. I feel like
Yeah, get some Zoloft.
you know what
It
I
makes your alcohol.
I've come up with a definition for it. All right, I feel like no, because like I can feel feelings when other people are feeling feelings, right?
That's called
I can,
empathy.
yeah. It was like I feel like I'm an apathetic empath. Like I can feel other people's feelings when they're feeling it, but like myself, I don't feel any feelings.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm dead.
I feel so no, and I feel I feel terrible about it, but then when I actually think about it, I'm like,
Yeah,
That's
fuck
why
it.
I tell people all
Eh.
the time. I'm like, I'm so.
yeah, it's
And
like,
they're
they
like,
don't
"No, you're
understand that.
not." And I'm like, no, really.
No, I really
I don't
am.
feel anything.
I'm not trying to brag.
It's not a bragging thing.
Yeah, it's like-
it's a cry for help.
I'm telling you.
Please help me.
Do you know how to fix this? Because I
drink
don't.
constantly because
Yeah,
I
it
am
is.
broken on
It's
the
like-
inside.
Huh. That's weird. That's probably not normal.
See, my mechanism since youth wasn't to drink. I didn't start drinking or smoking.
Right.
My
right.
my mechanism was gaming. Like that's how I've escaped problems.
Okay.
Gaming or gambling?
Gaming.
Gaming is
and
gaming
then
is a problem
gambling.
with it.
I
I do
have
that too, where it's
terrible
like
gambling
if you're
addiction.
if like while you're gaming, real life doesn't matter. You know, when we're playing Fortnite, that's what matters. Right? You're like, I don't have to worry about it. And then you get back in real life, you're like, I've just spent all day not doing shit.
Yeah.
And now it's just multiplied. It's amplified. It's like
God damn
all
it.
those problems I had before are way worse because now I spent a whole extra day not doing shit about them.
I fucking
What?
Like man, I'll,
I get to be.
That's fair. That is, yeah, that's
I
fair.
play my fucking character. Like,
any,
You do. You do. We've talked about it on the podcast, even without you here. Like Ollie,
I feel like
other than me, with my notebook. No, actually, you are actually probably the best role player, and your voices are fucking awesome. Like they're fucking awesome.
they're not that great.
No, but they are though. Like, and the fact that you're the one. Like the thing is, it takes that guy to instigate them. In Devin's group, I was that guy, but no one else did the voices, so I cut back.
And I wouldn't. I hope.
No.
fucking-
That was great. I was like, you fucking asshole, because
everybody was looking through it, and I
no.
was like trying to.
That was great.
Obviously, as Ollie, I'm like, I want to look.
Can't even say shit because sometimes Devin actually watches these, and he's gonna find out next sesh. He has to.
Yeah,
If it,
he's
whenever
gonna find out
next sesh is.
But like, I didn't want to be the dude that. Let me see. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
But like fucking.
You brought it more to his attention too. Like you were like, hey. You're not who they say.
Well, no, I was like,
He knew, yeah.
don't trust them. Gotta have my back. I only trust you. And
That's so good.
You know your shit.
No, I know, yeah, and I know how you are with yeah.
And like,
That's
especially
really good.
as a dwarf,
Yeah, I know, yeah, I know.
like, it
Especially
compounds
because
it,
that.
And it's like, and I've got.
Right.
It's obviously like.
Everybody does. I had a plan though. That was the whole thing. And then like you fucked it up by doing that. But then so I was like, oh, you fucking asshole. But then I started thinking about it. I was like, this could still be like, as long as it's good, you know. As long as like you're not just being like, hey, by the way, and it's like, dude, you like now you've what you won't do. I know you won't.
know how
I know you
it
won't. I know you won't. But like if you were that guy that was just like, I need to be in control all the time, and I'm gonna tell you how it happens. It's like, nah, dude, that's bullshit. You know.
As more.
He is.
And
In like the best of ways though.
You
Yeah.
guys do it in a good way.
Yeah.
Like
makes the
fucking,
character.
We have to do this. We have to do this
Yeah.
because this is.
Right. In my eyes.
I like that, but I don't like it. Every other. I'm a fucking.
Right.
I've got super devil powers. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But like fucking.
No.
But I seen you. I've seen.
Right. That was pretty good the
we
way.
know this shit out of
Right. Yeah.
in character now.
It's
like-
crazy how Seth perceives the shit too. Because when he would describe
is a
me,
killer, yeah.
he is. But the way he would describe me and all this other stuff, it was like that's not the way that I would necessarily see it. But when he describes it, it's like that could very much the same guy though, yeah. And like this is just how Seth imagines it in his mind.
It's a third part.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, so now you're making this, you're sort of making it my character, but it works out for Devin's case. I guess Devin hasn't even heard. Like he's always been out of the loop.
Well, Evan also,
That was the funniest shit. He was like,
and now
no,
he's gone.
no, and he was just like, literally. I remember it took him like 3 sessions for him to finally, like 3 sessions of him considering it. Finally, be like, hey, my real name is this, and it was like, all right, cool, man. I told him something. All right, yeah, I got your back. And then that happened. He's like, do you remember my name? And I'm like, Aurelian, and he was like, fuck, no, It was like, yeah.
We have 4 viewers
Hey, man, I'll take
watching. If you're watching,
probably Vij, Kyle. Wait, no, Vij. Thursday. Vij should be streaming.
If you're watching right now,
Vij is
you should
about to stream.
throw some shit out in the fucking comments. So,
We'll probably end up hosting Vij's stream at the end of all of
Who the
this.
fuck is V?
Realm.
VJ.
Okay. I was trying to go to TwitchCon this year to go meet him in person, but and hit me up. And are you still in Maximus? And I was like, I'm not. And like, well, do you want? First, they asked me if I wanted to do something in October, week tour thing. I was like, well, soon, man. Like, I gotta take time off. I don't have the money to take time off and pay for rent and everything. Sorry.
Good.
Yeah. So I was like,
I can still
all
hear
that,
you.
and he was like, well, hey, next April we're planning on doing a tour in Brazil. Would you be down to fucking go to Brazil? I've never been out of the country.
They're gonna shoot
Fuck
your
yeah.
head off.
I don't give a
Also,
fuck.
Going out of the country
Yeah.
today.
No. But you have to have the money too. Money too.
If you,
I'm not gonna wait till April.
it's gonna.
Takes
Yeah,
at
like-
least 6 to 8 weeks on a
That's the
good
thing.
time. Like,
It's gonna cost you like 2-3.
yeah.
That's what I had to do for fucking Japan.
No, yeah. No, I'm not gonna wait till April.
Gotta fucking get it.
Yeah. Probably not this week because this week's up on bills and
I'm not gonna have a poll.
with the whole. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. You're sleeping here.
All right, I'll have a poll.
Okay. But yeah, they're like, you want to go to Brazil? And I was like, bet. Because this dude I know that my uncle's friends with, Sergio, I don't know his last name, gave me the best drink I've ever had in my life when I was like 18, San Francisco for my cousin's wedding.
Well, hold up.
No.
That's semen, dude.
It was
Like, I've
no.
tasted
It
that.
was
It
some
doesn't
kind of, I don't
taste
remember if
like
it was
it.
brown rum or if it was clear rum. I feel like it was brown rum, but he put brown sugar in it, freshly squeezed limes, and something else. And it
Dick.
his dick. And it was the
It's his
best
dick,
goddamn drink I've ever had in my life.
God, it was that fermented cheese.
It was,
That's the
dude,
funk.
whatever it is, I'm ready to go to Brazil and figure it out. It was
Don't trust
great.
Brazilians, dude.
Women, I won't.
Brazilians.
Then I won't. I will not trust any of the Brazilians.
I can tell.
Ugh.
I know you can tell.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, this is
You're
terrible.
not on my level, bud.
I'm not even like
Ah.
on the first level.
Yeah. He's literally sober.
He's had the beer.
The one beer.
What the
The
fuck
one
was I going to
beer.
talk
Which wore
about today?
off-
I was
wore
I mean,
off
I
after
was
like
gonna
10
leave-
minutes.
Let's ask Matt. Matt knows. What are we talking about, Matt?
You're talking what right now?
give
Somebody
us a
in
new
chat.
topic.
In general,
Yeah.
what fucking topic?
The most
Right
relevant
now.
topic was your band career and the fact that you might be going to Brazil in
well,
April.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to be going to Brazil
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
April. Yeah, that should
This
be pretty
guy's like
good.
totally like a fucking
Totally.
I'm drummer.
fucking a nationwide known artist.
Oh, totally.
He
It was funny. I will say this. It's funny that because they asked me if I could do it in October, and I said that's a little soon. I don't have the money to pay for rent. Like I can't just take off that time, still pay for my rent and all that shit.
Yeah.
And like presumably, I have to imagine that I'm not going to make money while I'm gone, right? So I have to be able to pay for shit while I'm gone. I can't do it. It's too early. So, all
I'd
right.
hope that if they're making you travel that distance, that you'd be
would
making
hope.
some money.
You would hope, but
Definitely something to
I have
ask.
learned can't do that. I've talked to him about everything, but everything's booked with them. Like if I do this, there's a tour van there. When we show up, there's a merch guy. All I have to do is show up. There's going to be equipment already for me. I don't have to bring drums. There's going to be equipment already.
I Nintendo. I do at Nintendo. Hello. How are you, buddy?
What are they saying?
They said hello.
Oh, how's it going?
Hello.
Okay,
Good.
so I don't have to bring drums.
It's me.
All I have to do is just fly myself out there. I'm not sure where exactly, and I really hope it's actually just Brazil and not South
You
America.
have to fly yourself?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking internet.
No, I know. I've looked it up already. If I fly to Dallas first, it's way cheaper. $800.
That's not bad. That's a fucking.
Is that one way though?
I don't remember now. But
I'll
it is.
tell
It's
you.
way. It's like if I flew from here,
And
it's $1,500.
I do
If I fly
what
from Dallas,
I do
which
what
is literally I could fly.
Nintendo 86 says. I am liking the cast, but your table looks.
No, he says I'm liking the cast because your table looks like mine. Cheers. A good chance it's the same type of fucking table. You know, cheap, fucking black.
I'm gonna have another cigarette.
Essentially beer pong table, just a fold-out plastic table. That's
Yeah.
what we're using. Not gonna lie, right back there you can't see it. There's a white fold-up table right there.
Real quick. Do you guys know why?
No.
It's because they have little ants.
Oh, who
Fucking
shit themselves?
Scientist dad humor.
That was you. I know it was. I was saying who.
Having some really
I was
good
saying
ones.
who, as I look at you. Yeah. Who could
I
it be?
did that. It just smells terrible, and I'm
So
sorry.
bad.
But also,
you're so
did
lucky.
You know that,
You're so lucky.
do you know
Nintendo.
why Aunt Jesus?
Why?
Because he was the
Antichrist. Yeah. Okay. All right. That
You
one
can see
is
yourself
meh.
out now.
There's the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like
All
that.
right. So like, you imagine. I'd imagine you guys aren't parents.
No.
You could imagine being a parent, right?
Yes.
And doing Christmas Day, right? You imagine doing all that work, picking out all those fucking presents for
Yeah.
Oh, this is what they've been talking about all fucking year. It's been talking about recently, probably. It's not even all year. But, you know, this is what they've been talking about. I'm totally going to give them this. And, like, oh, my God. Christmas Day comes. Your kids are stoked. They're like, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Fuck yeah. Fucking, oh, my God. And you're like, yeah, I fucking did it. I'm the shit. You go, yeah. Thanks, Santa.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But they'll know eventually, you know?
Eventually, but no, but right then, like, thanks, Santa. And as an adult, or you're not trying to kill your kid's imagination. You're like, yeah, Santa did this.
Yeah.
My
Santa's
parents
so
counteracted
great.
that.
But Santa's so fucking great, right? Have to bite your lip and kind of just take it. You just bite the bullet on that one.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the exact same way that doctors feel, thank God, after a surgery.
Yeah.
On you.
No, absolutely.
Well, I mean,
No.
they're not
Is that not
entirely
great?
thanking
Is that
God,
not
though.
great? But is that not great?
Put up.
As
It's similar.
As a joke premise, though. Is
Yeah.
that not great?
As a joke premise,
I'm not being
sure.
serious right here because that's Daniel Sloss. Fucking atheist shows. He's like, you say that. You're like, yeah, and you're like, yes, Mr. Smith. We just got we've got your report back, and you're the cancer cells. You've won. You beat cancer. Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah. We got it back. We just your. All right, yeah. And, oh, thank God. He's like, yeah. No, I was looking over your report, and his name wasn't anywhere. Report. That's weird. Let me check. Maybe, in me being so excited,
God, you're gonna
Me
be
being so excited with you being.
You better get that
dice-
story
you
out
know, you
quick.
being free of cancer. Maybe I overlooked it. Let me check again. Not here. Okay. Oh yes. There's right there on the top of the report. Right there. That's my name. Right there. That's me. And he goes through all the
Medical laboratory
all these
scientist.
people. Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
wait.
don't see I don't.
I
the
do what
Lord on here anywhere.
Nintendo 86 says he does not. I'm sorry. I may have missed the topic. Right now we're talking about whatever
Thank you for following, by the way.
he's
Hey,
talking
thanks for the
about.
follow.
Yeah,
I'll be the sober narrator guy because
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
real
So he goes,
drunk,
he's like,
but-
yeah. He's like, so, yeah. Get your radiologist. Word's name on here.
Yeah.
You know,
Ah,
I
Christ.
see my name on there. Okay, and really, if my memory recalls, he never did. Wasn't here the last 6 weeks.
I think-
we were doing all that.
Yeah.
And really, if my memory recalls even better, he's the one that gave you cancer.
well,
You're an
to
ungrateful cunt.
people with faith, yeah,
Are you stealing?
Yeah, no, I said that was Daniel
yeah,
Sloss.
he credited
I was
it,
like,
but
that was his atheist joke. That was so funny.
people with faith though are gonna think.
That shit fucking goes.
Exactly. That's. I was like, you would probably like it because it's like that's a legitimate thing.
Like, not only am I a medical guy, because I'm a medical laboratory scientist.
Yeah.
It makes less than a USPS customer service agent.
Badly,
I
sadly,
fucking do.
that's our
sad.
that's our country though.
That's what.
Hold on, but
fucking-
I was gonna say with
on.
people of faith though, like in that circumstance, they're gonna look at Satan giving them cancer, not God. And
No, okay.
what's the
part
success?
of the
What's the
plan. I fucked
success
that
rate?
up. I fucked
No,
that
it's
up.
okay. And what's the success rate of chemotherapy?
That's true.
fairly high, depending on.
Fairly high
That's
for like
the
a
mixed
limited
variable
time.
though.
Right.
Like, it really.
Because what stage? Like if somebody in like stage, I don't even know the stages, but in like in a high threshold for like fatal levels
was
of
the point,
cancer
though.
gets
Nintendo.
gets
Sorry. I'm
successive
sorry that I had to turn on
chemotherapy
you like that.
against all odds. They're not going to look at
I'll
the
try
medicine
explaining it
because
for you in a second.
statistically they should have died. They're going to look at an outside force.
Yeah, no. But that was he did say that in there where he was
I
like,
thought we were
well,
talking
he's like,
about Christmas
he's like,
presents,
yeah, it's
and
like,
I was happy, and
he's like,
things turned
well,
to
thank
cancer.
God. He was like, thank.
on.
So,
Hold
wait,
up.
before let me explain this
Because-
first, because
alright,
yeah.
right.
But he's like, well,
Hang on,
thank God
Nintendo.
that this all happened. He goes, you sure about that? And he's like, well, but God sent you, and he's like, did he? Because I don't remember God chipping in on that medical diploma that I had to pay for.
Yeah.
That's weird. And he's like, I don't remember God doing this and that. He's like, and that's he's like,
Hey, I told you
if
not
I-
to ruin that joke, asshole.
late.
All right. Well, real quick. Fucking.
So he said,
I do what Nintendo don't.
Can I read it instead of hooked on
Nintendo.
phonics
Yeah,
over
do
there
that.
with his drunk ass?
I'm gonna
I'm not hooked on phonics. I'm hooked on alcohol because I'm an
have to
alcoholic.
get my phone charger.
Okay,
read
so
it.
I do what Nintendo
Nintendo. We know
86.
who
Thanks
that
for
is.
following. And same name says times are different these days though. I'm sorry I may miss the topic. LOL. Thanks. I thought we were talking about Christmas presents and I was happy, and then things turned to cancer. Am I able to put in my word on cancer treatment? Yeah, you're welcome to put in your word
Yeah,
on
fair
anything,
enough.
man. You followed the
reason-
channel.
But the reason why it changed was because it went from the feeling as a parent to getting the perfect present for your kids that they've been
Real
talking
quick,
about, and having to bite your
before-
tongue to say,
Hang on. Before cancer treatment.
let me finish this.
No, wait.
God damn it.
Best Christmas
Yeah. Our
Let-
best version.
let
No,
Mike finish
no,
his
let me
thing
finish
first.
that if that's our thing. Yeah, I'm gonna finish if that's our thing. Whatever.
Yeah.
Is as a parent getting the best Christmas present for your kid that they want right then. Get it for them. They're like, oh yeah, this is a great present. Hell yeah. Oh man, this is the best thing ever. Best day of my life. And they go, yeah, thanks, Santa. As a parent, have to bite your tongue and go, yeah, Santa got that for you. Totally. It wasn't me. Don't thank me. That's how doctors feel
Real
when
quick.
people thank God after a surgery that they successfully did or anything like that, which is a joke from Daniel Sloss than I've said already, but I'm gonna say again.
To be fair, my parents always gave really.
That's fair.
And then they were like, "We got you this dope ass fucking Power
That's
Rangers
smart.
toy," and also Santa gave you an
Socks.
orange and some fucking walnuts in your
Yeah.
stocking, and because that's Christmassy, I guess. And I was like, "Okay,
Fuck
Santa
Santa.
sucks." But then I
Why
was
is
always
Santa
like,
hooking up on my friends, and I'm
Well,
over
I
here
was
getting an
always
orange
like-
and walnuts?
I was always like, "Dude, Santa, give me the."
Maybe that shit my friends are getting.
And he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you that." And then fucking, I quit believing in.
Okay.
Is running around the house. Also, the house didn't have a chimney,
Right.
so I'm super scared. I'm like, Santa
Isn't gonna show up.
how's he gonna get in the house? There's no chimney.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents like, he'll come through the front. Fine.
Nothing
Now-
there yet.
Our Christmas tree was. Okay, well, there's a Christmas tree. There's a front. I'm
Boom.
gonna hide behind the Christmas tree. See some fucking Santa act. That guy. I'm like, I'm fucking Santa. Gonna drop off my presents. I'm gonna be like. Now what happened was,
Didn't see Santa.
I ran and I hid behind the Christmas tree. And I saw my parents and my brothers loading up the Christmas presents. Lost my 4-year-old mom. Because everything that I knew
Was a lie.
Yeah. That's like Bill Burr's bit when he talks about religion.
Yeah.
Fucking
You
love
seen
Bill
that?
Burr.
Yeah.
He's like, Santa's not real, or the Easter Bunny's not real.
Yeah.
Real quick. What's your tits? Nintendo boy.
What?
You can totally
No, yeah, we said that. You are
Put in
free,
your word
free to
on
put in your word on
cancer
cancer treatment.
Yeah,
for
I told
sure.
him that.
I would
He
love
just
to hear
hasn't.
that.
He either left the stream or he hasn't said anything yet.
Either way,
Please
feel free to do it, man.
elucidate us.
That's why it's
because-
called Help Us Podcast.
And keep
Because
us.
you can put in your
keep in mind,
thoughts.
I'm a
or
medical
topics.
laboratory
Yeah.
scientist.
We'll try to do our best
which
to
means I'm a
comment on
chode.
them.
I will
But yeah,
tear
Bill
apart everything.
Burr's thing when he's like,
Bill
he's
Burr's
like,
a
yeah,
shit anyway.
or Jesus isn't real, the Easter Bunny's fake, her tits are fake, games are fixed, like, and he's like, whoa, this is the world I live in. Like, it's very much that. But
That's
Guy's
true.
Canadian.
did
Eh?
he say anything?
He said.
Let Mike. You're done reading for tonight. You don't.
I wanna read.
You don't get to read anymore. You
don't.
Yes, you can.
Said,
You don't read
I
anymore.
love you, Matt.
there's
I
a girl
love you
here in
too.
Ontario, Canada, that has battled breast cancer 4 times now and has now been winning, but all of our specialists are now giving up and telling her to get treatment in Germany, but does not cover on our health care. Sorry, also drinking and typing slow, LOL, cheers. Cheers to you.
Also
Cheers to you, first of all.
drinking and slurring.
That also
into
no, but that also
microphones.
makes sense, right? Because like the more you fight cancer, like back
Yeah, remission.
eventually, it always comes back, right?
No.
Does it not always come back? Pretty like most of the time.
So the thing about cancer is, you guys have seen.
I'm sorry for her
Yeah,
Cancer,
that
that's
cancer
shitty.
blows.
and the fact she's
I've
fighting
lost-
it and whatnot. That's great,
I've lost lots of people to
but
cancer super blows. But
she's winning right now, like you said. She's winning.
winning, Martin Sheen.
But
Well,
no, I mean,
she's not.
but
She's not winning
against
now if they're
cancer-
sending her to
winning against-
Germany.
Winning against, but no, she was winning. She is still winning technically, but winning against cancer to me feels
Cheers.
temporary.
Yeah.
Because eventually, every person I've ever known, temporary. It could be for a long time,
That's the thing.
but it'll come back eventually. And if she's beaten it, what did you say, 4 times already?
Yeah, 4
Or is this-
times.
Yeah, 4 times already. This is fucking amazing.
Well, the unfortunate thing here is that if it's a girl, and by when he puts girl, I assume it's a young lady. If she's
young?
having to beat cancer that frequently,
How young?
genetically, that pretty much means she's one of the people that has to deal with stage upon stage upon stage.
Yeah. It's like in the family or
It-
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've lost 4 people I've gone to school with because cancer showed up and did not
Yeah.
go away. I don't know. And the one thing too is like life's temporary. So
that's fair.
yeah, if
Life's
it's
temporary for
not
all of
cancer,
us.
it's you getting
I
hit by a
mean-
bus when you're doing Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
or it's you dying at 75 when you can't even remember your own name.
the thing
it's-
that makes you the thing that makes you
Yeah.
appreciate life the most is imminent death. You know, like when you're told, hey, you have so long to live.
She is
All of a
early
sudden-
40s, mother of 2.
Yeah, which is shitty right there. That
That's
she's a
super
mother too.
fucking shitty.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked
But it's
up.
like nothing makes you appreciate life more than being told that. And the thing that's shitty is her kids, you know, they don't know that. They didn't live till they were 40 yet, you know.
Who?
I don't know how old her kids are.
Oh,
This
her
girl
kids?
that he's talking about.
Yeah,
is,
that's terrifying for kids. They
yeah,
don't. They
it's
won't even wrap
terrifying.
their
It's
mind
fucked
around
up
it.
to look at it in any way.
Worst goddamn thing ever.
Well, as
There's
kids
not
too,
much- there's
you
nothing
you
we
have
can do about it right now.
It's ignorance is bliss. You have blinding optimism. Like if anyone as a kid had a friend whose parent got cancer, in your mind, like there's no way that's gonna take him out.
Yeah,
like
there's
they're gonna have to go to the
or if it-
hospital.
or if it does, it's
you
like,
know.
well, that's not gonna happen to my mom.
Yeah,
you know?
doctors have magic wands.
Yeah.
There's no way this is gonna
Yeah.
happen. And
Even
then all of a
without
sudden
being a
you're not
kid,
going to their funeral.
Even without being a kid, if you hear that, you will trick yourself to believe, like, nah. It's not
He's gonna
happen
be
to a person I
fine. And
know.
dude, Santa's still giving me presents this year. I don't give a fuck.
Dude,
Like that's the
any of it.
ignorance is bliss. That's the thing. Ignorance
I
is
would have
bliss.
never, like, doesn't matter how it happens. When I lost my dad, it was like, I fucking was going to work and somebody called me and said, hey, dad passed away last night. And I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Didn't hit me for a week and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that even.
That's also though like when you're talking about how you're very empathetic with people, but you don't show that same kind of empathy.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like anytime a family member's died, funeral, everyone's bawling. I'm sitting there stone faced, like, yeah, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then like when
I
it's
did cry at his funeral, but
that's fair.
it was because I saw my half brother Justin, not this Justin, but I have a half brother Justin who has never met him in his life, who looks just like him when he was a kid growing up in his teens and 20s and everything, looks just like him. And he never met him, and because his mom told him that he had died, she told him that your dad had died and don't ever worry about looking him up. And when he was 18, he was like looked up his family tree, found my grandpa. My grandpa was like, no, he's not dead. You can talk. Here's his number. Call him.
Yeah.
And shit like that. And so like I was looking at him, who was clearly, he was in the military and all this other stuff, unaffected, because everyone's like, hey, I'm sorry for your loss. And he's like, yeah, thank you. Really, I asked him later and I was like, hey man, how do you feel? And he's like, dude, I never met him, so that fucked me up, because I was like, holy shit, I've known him my whole life.
Yeah.
And he was a great guy and everything, and you're never gonna know that. So no, my dad was a shit.
That's
Like, but it was just like, you're never gonna know that because you were told that he was dead by your mom, who I found out was also a piece of shit. He told him that his dad was dead, but also would be gone for 3 to 4 days at a time a week to go party with her friends, because she had him at a young age. And she didn't like man up and be a mom. She went out and partied.
Selfish,
And she
she
said,
did her own
hey,
thing.
here's $40. You can buy some pizzas, and there's some frozen shit in the fridge. Go do that. Like, what?
Yeah, so he had like
What?
no
So, like,
he
you're
had like
gonna
no
talk shit on
parents.
him while also being a shitty parent
Yeah.
and just collect the fucking child support and whatnot. Like, dude, no. And so I'm sitting here looking at this guy who, like, phenomenal human being all around. He's in the military. I'm not like, but like, he's straight up been like, yeah, don't join the military. He'll say that. He's like, man, I have fucking night terrors and shit from shit that I've heard and seen. I don't want to, like,
The
just
Army?
don't do it. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
Army.
yeah.
He was grunt. He was like boots to ground, Iraq. He said that they had flown in on helicopters, dropped in on the ropes in Iraq. There was a combustion or some shit, literal shit spewing out everywhere. They had to fix it while looking over their to make sure they weren't getting shot at and everything, because clearly they're not going to be wearing uniforms or anything. You know, they could be anybody. Looking over their shoulder, he's shot at and whatnot before, lucky enough to not be hit, and all this stuff. It's like, dude. And he's still the nicest guy ever.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's still just like, I don't judge anybody by this, and it's just like, dude, he is like the fucking most badass, ultimate like human being, and he did it literally by himself, without a father figure, without any of that. It was just him raising his little himself, and it's like me looking at that, recognizing that, and then like knowing that my dad was just like, maybe not, he wasn't a great role model, but he would tell you like, don't do what I'm doing, you know, let me, you know, and he was a cool dude. So it's
Yeah, I
like
never
him,
had the
like knowing
pleasure
that,
of
and I was
meeting
just like, damn man, you pulled all these lies your whole life, and here you are as a badass anyway, but you're not gonna know this guy, and that fucked me up. Not all this other stuff. If
Not how it
anything-
was impacting you, but how it
yeah,
impacted
if
him.
anything, I was like super happy because my dad at his funeral, he had over half of the town that he lived in, which is a super small town in Kentucky. Literally half the town shut down to go to his funeral that day because he fucking touched so many people's lives that they wanted to go pay respects. That's fucking awesome. The thing that made me cry was knowing that his fucking firstborn son that never got to know him is unaffected by it because he never got to know him, even though he would talk to me and Jimmy all the time about, man, Justin's doing, you know, your brother Justin, you would fucking love your brother Justin. And it was just like, now meeting him, I'm like, you're such a cool guy. He was right. Fuck, dude, you're never gonna know that guy. Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's what got to
Not
me.
not to I can relate
Not
to.
to like bring it down like.
Oh, you're good. I mean, I can relate to that. Not to make it about me, but I've never met my dad.
Yeah, that's fair. And see, and who's to say? You know, I don't know what you heard about your dad. I'm sure you've heard
Nothing.
at all.
Nothing. I learned his
Literally
name when I
nothing.
was 28.
You never try to look it up or anything?
I mean, I went through Facebook just looking for 60-year-olds that look like me.
Yeah.
Well, here's the weird thing. I worked at another job when I lived up
Was it
there
still
in
Bishop?
Olathe.
His last name?
No, that's my grandfather's last name.
Okay. Yeah.
His last name was Nickel.
Oh.
Kind of glad I stuck with Bishop.
Yeah,
But,
Bishop's better. TTV Nickel sounds.
Nickel Casts. What? What is
Like-
that?
In there, and
I'd barely give you my 2 cents, you know?
Yeah. But no,
Heavier.
I learned his last name, and then I picked up this job as a supervisor at a call center in Olathe. And this girl, she was just an absolute, but she was like, I'd give her shit all the time, and she's like, you know, do you have a brother? And I'm like, yeah, and my Nathan. And I'm like, you know, where'd you go to school at? And she didn't go to my schools, and she's like, there's this guy I went to school with. He sounds and looks just like you. But he was a real asshole. And then I sarcastically was like, oh, is his last name Nickel? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, ha. And I'm like, yeah, that's my half brother that from his dad I've never met.
Never met.
Yeah. So I'm like, cool. And she's like, what?
Did you ever meet him?
And no. But that's
probably your half brother.
yeah. But that's what, like, she was just so shocked. Like, you have no, like, I can give you his number. I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested. Not. But it's
you at least got to do it. Like, because you clearly, right now as you are, you're already you're developed. You are completely mature and
but
developed.
that's the thing is I don't want, like,
The thing is
ignorance is bliss. Like, I don't want to find out that in '86 my mom was an absolute coke whore.
What if you?
And
what
like
if you,
they had a one night thing?
Whatever that happens, because
Yeah.
humans are fallible. You know.
Sure, but
But
it's
what if
just,
you like?
you
What
know,
if you find out that he's got cancer? What if I fucking could have cancer and I need to go
Right.
check it out? Something like that. There's actual like biological things of being like, oh shit, I should know this.
Well, yeah.
But real
That's
quick,
fair, but even over that, like I would say, do
real
it.
quick, boys. I do a Nintendo 86.
Let's just call him Nintendo for the sake
It's
of syllables.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's Nintendo 86. Yes. What are you guys drinking? And we have a mixture of Kentucky Deluxe
And Natty Light.
and also Natty Light, buddy. And yeah, he's got a bunch of other shit.
That is really good to hear.
You mean
And don't.
Do you mean
I'm glad to
read
hear
it?
that he's still that your pop is still
And
around.
keep your fucking dudes kicking as long as you
Yeah,
can.
for real. It's just good. I mean,
I still got my dad, but
I
my
need- I
dad
need
is
to read it
also
for
raging
context
alcoholic,
here.
so there's that.
But no,
yeah,
the
for sure. No,
on the
I mean that was part of it too. I mean,
um
the way he lived his life was very much fast and loose. It's fast and loose.
Mine is like a
Can't win all the time, man.
salesman, so he has to drink, and that's
My dad was just a fucking musician since the '80s, and
yeah.
no,
That's my dad.
Hey,
And he-
you
and he hung with
again
him. No, that was
fucking
him.
Ass rip.
yeah,
That wasn't me.
Jesus, that's like
bullshit.
eggs.
That wasn't you.
I didn't rip
Fucking
ass.
eggs.
Whatever, dude.
Iodine.
It was really bad.
So the yeah, I don't
God damn it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks for
Thanks
showing
for
up.
stopping in, man.
I don't think
I
meeting
do
him
appreciate it.
like sure for health reasons, but like he's had resources for a longer time to find us. Like my mom took because we were born
So
two.
do you know that he's well off?
I don't know. I'm assuming so. If he's
How do
still
you know
in-
that though?
What if he's
Because like, all right, so my
Well, he's got-
brother
from-
was told that his dad was dead.
yeah. My mom told me she
That
didn't.
could have been that your mom was being like, hey, like his mom could have not just being spiteful, although I heard from multiple different people that they were kind of crazy. They're like, yeah, like her grandma called me and was like, if we find you, we're going to fucking sever your head and put it on a plate and we're going to drive around downtown Hollywood with your head on a plate out the window. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Not saying that they're that crazy,
Yeah.
right? But like maybe your mom was thinking, if I say this, better off not knowing. Fair.
Well, I think that's.
but I feel like
probably
you're
the
also
case.
developed enough to where it's not going to really matter. You know,
It
like it'll matter a little bit because
Yeah.
it's your dad. Clearly, it's
Yeah,
it's gonna
it
matter a little
will,
bit.
but it's just like
But
I
it's
don't.
not going to change who you are as Matt Bishop.
Yeah, it won't change
know?
me, but I guess my thing is like he's probably from what I picked up from the girl that worked with me that he's married. He's been married for a long time. He's got several kids. That's just one of them.
Right?
It's just like why would I want to like home wreck that shit when I gain nothing in
Wouldn't be
return
home
from
wrecking
it?
though.
I feel like it's not home wrecking.
You wouldn't be home wrecking. For sure, you wouldn't be home wrecking. You're not a girl coming back.
Eating your fucking.
Well, but if he never
You're
told
not
his
coming- you're
wife,
not
if
coming
he
in there
never
going,
told his
"Dad,
wife,
you
that-
owe me all this allowance. It's
Yeah.
just, hey, no, she's not going to give a shit. All right, because
Well,
not that she's not
going
to give a shit. Okay, not that she's not going to give a shit. She's probably not going to give a shit. If she does, it's not that big a deal. But it's going to be like, hey, I was clearly. When I met you, I was at least 25. I probably had other relationships before. I'm
Yeah.
assuming you would imagine
just-
that.
yeah,
Like,
I
you
don't
wouldn't-
know.
Like you wouldn't be home wrecking. It'd be like all you're doing. The thing is, she doesn't even have to know. You'd be like, hey, I'm not trying to like. You could literally come up to him like, hey, I'm not trying to like make like budge into your life or anything. I just want to know you. I want to know if you have any kind of illnesses as a personal thing. If I'm gonna have kids, like, what do you plan on having kids with your girlfriend? Then that's a good
do
thing.
That's a terrible idea.
That's a good
They've
thing
been
to
together
know.
for nearly 7 years and
That's
still
a good
don't
thing to
have
know,
one.
though.
I dated a girl for 10 years. It was terrible. I didn't
Don't
want
listen
to
to
have
him.
any
He's
kids
got.
with her.
But
Now
it's
she has
a good
another
thing to
man's
know.
child.
Yeah, I get
Raising
that.
it.
I don't know.
Well,
I could just suspect everything under the sun.
she's warming up to me. Rosie's warming up to me. But yeah, but it's a good thing to know if you're gonna try to have kids because you want to know what are my kids gonna be susceptible to. you know?
Scientist, can I also have a test done that will go through my DNA genetically and see what I'm susceptible to?
Yes.
They don't know what to test for.
Hang on.
I'll just
If
make
you want
everything.
specific genetic kind of shit would
Exploits
understand.
exploits to different forms of cancer, arthritis, shit like that.
about that is?
Yeah, true.
Oh,
How high of a chance?
And on
top of that,
insurance isn't gonna.
Yeah.
What are the odds of my kid having?
Right.
And nobody does really, you know.
Well, my thing is when we were born, we weren't supposed to live because we were 2 months premature. First 9 months of my life was spent. Finally get out of the hospital. And granted, this is what my mother told me, but she took us to his house. Him and his buddies lived in this house, and the dude just was, he would not come out of the bathroom to even look at us. He wanted nothing to do with us. And it's like, for one, that makes me feel like a coward. Two, it motivates me to actually be a father. Three, I know people can change over time, but if you're in your mid-20s and you don't even have the sack to like come out and be like, all right, this is partially my responsibility, and you won't even do that, like, I'm not really gonna.
Yeah,
I'm not
we're
gonna
just
put
do it for
that
the
on your
scientific
door.
purpose, you know.
Well, yeah, but even so, it's like
I
I'll wait.
understand, though.
I'll wait for the obituary
That's
when you
also-
die and ask the family how you
That's
died.
also
Just look out for that.
One side of the story,
Yeah, oh yeah,
which is the whole thing with my
it
brother.
could be entirely fictional.
Where it's like, what if your half brothers know this whole other person? Like, nah, man, he's not like that at all. And it's like they were young, maybe, or mom was fucking crazy because she's a woman or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, not just springing it all.
Misogynistic, bro.
It is. Are you saying it's false? I thought.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the
No,
lady.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, sort of.
You're being a misogynist.
But
That's it. Like,
But you know what I mean? Like, that's happened. Like, literally in my life, that's happened. I've seen it happen. And it's like, my dad is super nice. And the whole thing was even though he was dead the whole time to him, she hit him up for increased child support. Like, whenever I don't remember exactly what the increments
Mood
were.
struck, century.
No. Whenever it was literally legally possible. I forget how many years it takes to, like, 6 years, maybe.
Your son as a check.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Shame on her.
and that was the whole thing. And so he'd be getting these jobs, and he'd have to pay more and more for child support. What's he getting? Well, he just got this new outfit. Bitch, I just paid for 10 new outfits. Where the fuck's the rest of the money going? You know? It's like, well, it's going to this. All right, let me see it. Let me see what my money's paying for.
You're talking about child support
Yeah.
because I got my fucking sister.
Child support?
No, she's got fucking kids.
Oh,
Oh, there's that whole fucking thing.
right.
Just I don't know. It like my position on it is like you learning that you have a third parent.
You have a father in your life that's not your biological father. No?
Yeah.
Not at all?
Doesn't mean jack shit.
Because blood doesn't mean shit. I understand that.
By third, I just mean in your perspective. To
Oh,
me,
okay.
I just
He's-
have
he's-
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
have my
yeah.
mother. There
Third
was
party,
a
third party.
stepdad, but he was gone by the time I was 11 and was a scumbag for what he did.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm just kind of like, I got a mom.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. And you developed fine as a person. Yeah. If nothing
Took a
else,
lot of alcohol over the years, but and mistakes.
That's
You gotta
fair.
do what you gotta do.
It's just I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say with that is like, yes, for medicinal purposes, it would be wise to reach out to someone else
sure.
that created me to see what I'm susceptible to. But outside that, it's like it just feels so unnecessary at this point.
it's unnecessary, but is that not? Do
I
you
don't-
not
I don't
feel
wanna
like that
be
would
in-
make you like stronger as a person? Be like, I fucking saw him, and even if he was shitty, like I could see him, I could look at him, and be like, I was right for not trying to be like, trying to like, like I could be this person as
yeah.
myself, looking at you, like you can look at me now and be like, damn. I'm glad I didn't fuck with that guy, which is the shitty thing also because like that's how my dad felt with his kid. He was like, I've been gone this many years of life. I don't want to fuck with him because he's doing so good that I feel like I'm gonna drag him down. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Like literally, I was like, shut the fuck up. He literally is just reaching out to you because he just wants to talk to you. Just hear stories. Hey, how was it
Get to
back
know you.
then?
Yeah.
Whatever. He's not even like, hey, changing my mind on shit, or hey, what do you think about this? No, nothing like that. He just says, hey, how are you doing? how was this shit back in the day? He wants to hear all that shit. And you're like, nah, if I talk to him, I'll fuck him up. No, you're fucking him up by not talking to him, and he knows about you. He has your number, and you won't. And then, like, that was a big thing with me too. And then once he died, and it was like, bro, like, that's what I was trying to explain to him. Is like, I know he didn't call you, but he thought about you all the time, but he didn't want to talk to you because he felt like he was going to be a burden. And you're saying that he wouldn't be, and that's what I was telling him. But this is how strongly he felt about it, is that you turned out to be such a badass. Like, he was in the military. He was top of his class in the military. He fucking, like, they did all it. He fucking, the only story I really remember off the top of my head right now is like, they're like, all right, you're going to do as many push-ups as you can to 300. And he did, like, over 300, and he never stopped doing push-ups. I was like, hey, you got to stop. Like, you're done. You exceed. Great job. Whatever. And my dad was bragging about that a bunch, and like my family was bragging about it for a while. I was like, bet, like, you're a fucking badass, dude. That's what's up. And then I met that guy on my 23rd birthday in Vegas, because he lived in Vegas. I met him on my 23rd birthday, and we're like looking at each other. He's like, Michael? And I was like, Austin? I was like, holy shit, this is weird. Like, it was the weirdest feeling, because you're like, it's like, yeah, like, I have this feeling of, like, love toward you, but I've never met you in my life.
Yeah, it's just your blood.
You know, yeah, it's just like, how's
no
it
getting around
going?
that.
Like, I want to know everything, but at the same time, like, I don't know what to ask, because everything's on the table. When did you lose your virginity? You know, like, that's a weird, like, no, obviously that's not what I'm going to ask, but it's like, that's how weird it is. It's like,
Yeah, you don't even know where to start.
what do I say? Hey, how was growing up?
Yeah.
All of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, all of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's the shit he would say to me. He's like, well, how, I didn't even get to talk to you before, you know, how is this and that? And it's like, dude, normal, I guess. What's normal? Because you weren't normal to me. No, you didn't have anything. So what's normal? And then I was talking to him. He's like, this happened and this happened. I'm like, that's fucked up. That's not normal. He's like, yeah, I figured that from friends telling me that
That's not normal.
they weren't, you know, they were doing this and that, and it wasn't normal. And I'd have people come over in high school. I'd have parties because my mom would be gone for 3 days a week and whatever, you know, they just come over on the weekends. And then he just, like, himself in high school fucking decided to straighten up and go to the military and do everything by the book. And it was like, what?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Right.
No, that's not me. That's not. I'm like, bro, party it up. Keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna be better than you at partying. Fuck you. You know, play me in beer pong, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
let's go. You want to be? You're a great fucking military guy. I'll teach you how to be a great beer pong player. You know, whatever.
Yeah, Ryan, trade it off.
But I mean, it was just like, it was so weird. But it's like, I love him, and even now, I went when I was on tour last. We went to Houston. He lived like an hour or so outside of Houston. He came up to the show. I got to talk to him for a few hours
Well, that's awesome.
and whatnot. Yeah, so it's like, all right, cool. And I don't know where he's stationed now. I'd have to check it out. But
Stay in contact with him, man.
no, for sure. I mean, like, that's the whole thing, though. Is like, me and him talking about it. I'll have like my mom and my grandparents feel like, hell, have you talked to Justin? I'm like, yeah, I see his Facebook and whatnot. And like, you know, I'll talk to him every once in a while, but it's not like a urgent thing to me. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, and that's what he said too. He's like, yeah, I was like, we're guys. Like, when I talk to you, I'll talk to you. Catch up.
Yeah.
We have more to talk about then. But I'm not going to call you every week and be like,
Yeah.
hey, man, so what happened this week?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that because that's just not,
Normal.
it's not normal. Yeah, it's like, no,
comfortable.
like, I'll talk to you. Tell me what's going on in your life. I'll tell you what's going on in my life. And we caught up. Cool. Yeah, there we go. It's like, hey, man, so did you see the new episode of whatever the fuck? It's like, no. You know, it's like, I don't give a shit. And that's why I feel like a lot of my family is like, I don't give a fuck. You know, like, I'll tell you the big stuff. Other than that, who cares? Whatever. Yeah, cool. And I'm cool with that. I'm totally hoping my like new generation of families like that. Other than one of my cousins, that's he is just recently become a I don't know how you say a certified priest or something.
Or
Like the Christ for like a minister for the Christian church. Regular Christian. I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. A fucking Christian church. I don't go to church.
does he wear the collar?
No, he doesn't wear the collar.
All right, let me ask.
A lot more relaxed than that.
Hold up.
Fuck yeah, I want some pizza. You're gonna leave and go get some pizza? You don't want to wait for the podcast to be over?
Well, I figured.
We could keep it going, unlike the last time when you tried to keep it.
Good, yeah.
When do you have to leave, Matt?
Huh?
When do you have to leave?
I could leave now. It doesn't matter.
I'm asking you because
I know, you're good.
if you have to leave, we can wrap it up.
Keep it going.
No, we can just wrap it up so you guys can get some food.
It's
Honestly.
up to you, to be honest.
I think it's a good wrap and stop.
You gonna wrap up?
Yeah.
All right.
Because then you get food,
Don't be
you're
a
going to be
Christian
eating.
guy. There you go.
Don't
Coming
be a
from me
Christian.
having my fucking
I will tell
cousin
you,
do
if you're
this.
from
You're a
guy
huge
that's,
kiss ass, for one. You're a huge kiss ass. Just like in general as a person. But it's not worth it. Just look into stuff more often. Just look shit up. Fucking study. Like, if you hear something, look it up. Look up the facts.
You listening,
And you're
Justin?
like, oh shit. That's not right. Probably shouldn't believe in that.
Bless you.
That easy.
It's an important thing. If you're a Catholic,
That as well. Yeah.
My girlfriend would strongly disagree.
I was Catholic for
Wrong.
no. I was baptized Catholic.
They're not
and
gonna
now
believe
I
it.
am a
But that's right.
atheist
Yeah, no,
because I went
mean-
to Catholic schools for.
I get it. Yeah. Take.
So please
You can
don't be
only take so
Catholic.
much butthole touching before you have to finally just
Or you
give
gotta
up your
finally be like,
religion.
enough is enough. We're not gonna touch my butt.
Yeah, I'm gonna be atheist.
You're
Fuck
starting to like it. You just got to get
I
out,
know.
you know?
it. Yeah.
It's not even like.
And then it's against your beliefs because you're fucking Catholic. So you're like, ah,
12.
I'm atheist and I like butt stuff. Ah.
The important thing is like when you're 12, you're like, hey yo, I'm gonna like this finger in my. And 14
That wasn't me at
hits,
12.
Yeah.
14 hits, and you're like, you know, maybe a couple more years. 15 hits, 16 hits, and you're like, I don't know if I'm sold on this fucking, you know, finger and
Butt
dick in my
stuff.
butt thing. And then 18 hits and you graduate, and you're like, you know what?
I'm never doing that again.
I'm really not about getting fucked in the ass by a goddamn Catholic priest. I don't think I should do that anymore. And then you're an atheist.
And then you graduate and then you're an atheist.
Why did God let this guy fuck me in the butt for fucking 12 years?
Because it's God's
You-
plan.
You did bend over, though. Let's be fair.
Because there's no such thing.
No, because you were.
Makes sense.
Did you look at the way you were dressed? Like a Catholic schoolboy?
Yeah.
That's
it's
their
sexy.
bread and
I'm
butter.
not gonna lie, that's a fucking sexy outfit.
The fuck? Where are we at? Why are we
was
here?
like-
What's happening?
This was Help Us Podcast,
Baby
episode
pants.
11.
This was Help Us Podcast, episode 11.
Ending it with
Devolved
Catholic butt stuff.
Very, very fucking quickly. That
Yeah.
went down a dark road.
If you want-
that's-
Can I have pizza,
to be,
please?
to we're gonna go. You know what? We're gonna go pizza. I told you if you
Yeah.
didn't tell
I really want a
anybody,
pizza.
we could go get
If
pizza.
you want to catch this highly inappropriate VOD, you can
Next
find it on
week, right?
YouTube under Help Us
Hopefully
Podcast
tomorrow.
or on Twitch.
Well,
hopefully
you know, I
tomorrow.
always say tomorrow. I'll say Saturday, just to be
I don't
fair,
fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
because I do work tomorrow.
But I mean, next week,
What the
right? Next Thursday.
next Thursday's a new podcast.
Right, you're doing another one next Thursday.
Oh yeah, we do this every Thursday. Hey,
Yeah, the new
are you
one
guys
next
gonna do the
Thursday.
drunk real talk or no? Maybe, maybe
We
not.
gotta talk about that.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Maybe or maybe not. We'll have a drunk real talk with Ollie,
If
Seth,
we
and
have a
Devin.
drunk real talk, then
When's
I'll
the
be there.
beer
We'll
pong
go ahead
stream
and,
gonna
the
happen?
beer pong stream?
Let's make that happen.
Maybe Saturday. Maybe this Saturday. 2 days.
This Saturday?
Saturday.
I won't be here until
I'd be
Who
here.
gives a shit? Beer pong stream.
maybe
Late
this
night.
Saturday.
Okay, we'll see how it goes.
that.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I'll try to save some money for it. It's hard at the moment paying for everything myself, and then also paying for all the rent or the internet that's all
the
backed
beers.
up. You did, which is great. That's a big part of it.
And the liquor.
It did. All right. So anyway, this has been Helpless Podcast, episode 11.
Bye, guys.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Zip it up and zip it out.
Zippity doo dah.
Thank you for doing that.
I got it.
What'd you say?